What?
Talking about that lady, Marlo Hampton.
That's wild. That's wild. Did not know that.
Shake it, shake it, shake it. Y'all feeling a lot, Rello, huh? Just a little bit. It's okay. I took a vote on my close friends. They the only people that matter in all my Instagram followers.
That's what I was about to say. It's giving very natural hair today.
You know me? I'm feeling more into my role of black supremacy bae around this bitch. Okay? I need y'all to visualize it every time y'all see me. Big gold hoop earrings.
Again, we're still working on our aliases, please.
I'm not. I fully identify with who I am.
Baby, we know.
It says, dream it, do it. I did it. Thank you. Today, Nini, I need to ask you this. Okay, y'all know my favorite place to get controversial topics be Twitter.
I'm so sorry. Ooh. Y'all, I be legit scared over here on this.
It's legit the shock and worry every time I open my fucking mouth around this bitch for me.
Y'all should see Kim baby and they be like ready to fuck.
Listen. If y'all not gonna respect my creative thoughts.
I'm listening. No, because if you watched last episode, we almost got beat up because her ass is funny and she mad because we laughing at her goofy ass.
I wasn't saying shit funny.
No, you were hilarious, bitch. The room agreed. We were in tears. Like, oh God.
What did you think I was gonna say with that first sentence?
I'm not saying it on camera. That's why I look like that. Like, oh God. I'm about to knock all this shit over. We just turned the cameras on.
Bro, and the thing is...
Okay, go.
She's only acting like this because we didn't plan this episode out. So she's extra words. I said, let's freeball this bitch, right? We have planned episodes, but again, we're in a free spirit.
Yeah, that one's gonna take some statistics. We're gonna need bar graphs.
I know y'all enjoyed how charts. We did the school shooting episode. We want to follow up with some we want to be shit. Able to. Okay, so today is some funny shit. All right, we got a couple anecdotes to talk about. Maybe some guest submissions. You know, my close friends is a great testing ground of the rest of my followers. My close friends are only females, and it's only women that I am fully, like, I got their phone number and I could text them and talk about the shit that I'm talking about.
Do you feel like the close friends should only be girls?
I definitely feel like close friends should only. As a woman, for one, okay, y'all know I'm P. I'm a real player around this bitch. As a woman, some of the shit we talk about in our close friends, that scares the hoes. Why would you put a nigga that you like in your close friends? Right? Now, of course, I do post a naked selfie every now and then in my close friends. The bitches love it. But it really just be for body progress, right? Okay, yeah, but the nigga would have to wait, once every 2 weeks or some shit like that for my page? Because the other times, I'm talking shit about niggas.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit about how y'all niggas be really having the game fucked up, you feel me? I'm talking about how bitches need to start taking advantage of niggas more. I'm really coaching bitches on how to get away with sliming niggas in my close friends, you feel me? This is from my reform days, you feel me? I don't practice these things, that's why I'm passing the sauce. I'm an each one teach one type of bitch, right? Right. She don't have to confirm or deny none of the shit I talk about. Okay, her husband's right here. But I'm just saying, close friends should only be for women. Because also, even if it's not a nigga that you like, right? Why would you put any male family members in your close friend when you're gonna be twerking and shaking your ass?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit is not made for guys. Like what you said, that's where we talk our shit. That's where you might then tell him he getting on your nerves. But bitch, you can write a whole paragraph. Mm-hmm. You discuss it.
I'm just saying.
Shit, you might even be wrong, and that's what the bitches be like. Hey, bitch, I just read.
You feel me? I just need somebody else to back up my toxic shit sometimes.
So that's not really the place to have your homeboys.
I need to drop a toxic meme in there and shit.
Now, if you are one of the girls, I feel like that's different. Because if you're one of the girls, then you could definitely be in the club.
I ain't gonna hold you. You still a nigga. You still got a dick, and you still be like running your mouth to other niggas. So you can't be in my shit either. The fuck? Because your sexuality, just because you're attracted to the same gender that I'm attracted to, does not make you.
But at the same time, that's for the girls. Like, you know, when you But you be.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because I got me a real good Judy, right? That's my nigga. You feel me? Because honestly, I don't address it.
I don't show you a picture because one of my friends was like, got a picture of one of your friends.
Oh yeah,
or somebody friends. Because he was at with us, and then he was on somebody else's story at the same place with them. So it's like, do you live there, sir? Do you have a home?
Oh, you need to invest. We need to investigate further. Listen, we done. Okay, y'all.
No, we so far away, bitch. We are swimming. We like this back to the boat. Give me back that like, yeah.
Listen, man, this bitch, right? Anyway,
no, but you can't give bitch. Also, you can't do it.
You can't put niggas that are like cool with your nigga in there.
I hope we're not dumb enough to do that, but you have to. You have to.
But then you can't put your homegirls niggas in there.
But that's another thing. That was a whole topic. Like, should your your friends boyfriends be in your close friends?
Listen, they lucky they got the follow back from me. Yo niggas is not my friend. You my friend. You feel me? And at the end of the day, yeah, we might have some type of.
Okay, yep, there it is.
But you know he not though.
No.
I literally asked her that, bruh. I'ma call you, bitch. Because listen, no, I literally asked her. I was like, yo, my boy, you know, and she was like, no, why does everybody think that? I was like, you like, she said, you're like the fourth person to ask me that shit. I said, well, because vibes.
Right, because.
No, but that's the thing, you know, Red Bull, clearly, right? Red Bull don't try to hit. Don't try to, you know, like flirt with him.
Yeah.
Nigga, you forgot.
Yeah. Lies.
No.
You better do what you're going to do.
But that's the thing, because Red Bull like me too.
Ooh.
Hey, I said I might be open one day. I don't know, because I might try to be a bisexual
specimen.
man. I don't know. I feel like they be more freeing, but I'm just scared to say
that is a beautiful specimen.
Oh, he fine as fuck. If for one,
I have never seen a human being.
I used to just dance on him just because you know, women, gay. Do
you understand me?
You love dancing on gay
male,
men.
female, cat, dog, peacock.
But when I found out that he was actually attracted to women too, I said
a lot of them are. They don't be all the way.
I've heard he won't only fuck though. He ain't trying to wife no girl. He will wife a nigga.
That's understandable.
I mean, yeah, true.
Because you're not fully in. I wouldn't expect you to just want to be.
He's finer than me.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't date no nigga finer than me.
I'm not going out with. What do you mean?
Okay. Again, swim back.
I said you are too beautiful to be real. Baby looked at me and said, "Believe it," and I just.
Listen, that is my friend. I love, like, if I promise you, most of the parties that I'm with her, if you hear somebody hyping me up in the background, it's him.
I'll be there. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, but where I was going in the beginning of this topic,
because
a lot of the controversial topics and conversation starters I get my content from is from Twitter. Y'all know I'm a tweeting ass bitch. I be trying to get Nini. Oh, I see what you was saying. Okay, I be trying to get Nini on Twitter. And I be
on there.
She be on there, but I don't know. Maybe her timeline, not my timeline. I don't know what it is.
We gotta fix it.
One
of my tweets went viral, bitch. I was talking about what was I talking about?
She is good to go viral when she's talking shit about somebody. She needs to do it more often.
I do.
So we can jump the
fuck
off on this
ass for
we need
they
to
be
loving
putting
clips on Twitter and
5,000 likes.
We're missing our marketing strategy.
Okay.
She went viral from her fucking Finsta, y'all.
And then it was so bad it got that shit. It got the shit shut down, bro. Had to
called me talking about you're gonna be so mad at me, bitch. I was pissed. Because do you not know there was also the night we was doing a celebrity bullshit live, so you could have gathered that attention to our fucking live.
Let's talk about today.
Bitches hate getting in trouble on camera.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so
I'm always getting in fucking trouble on camera, bro.
For fucking sure, because you're a troublemaker. Okay? Alright, y'all. So, y'all know we just did the misandry and misogynist episode. And
if you did it, go fucking watch it.
Please go watch it. As time has gone on, I have recognized more and more that I am a misogynist.
I'm scared.
As a woman, I'm ashamed of you bitches out here, okay? And y'all should have been knew that because I've been holding y'all bitches accountable for your actions. But now I am condemning your
Bum,
actions.
No, it's bad.
If y'all didn't think I was before, know this now. I'm judging you bitches. Okay? Full misogynist here.
We all do at times. We all judge each other, bro.
Yeah, but misogyny means you look down, you have a mistrust. I don't trust you bitches, and I see why these niggas don't trust y'all. There's 2 scenarios we need to talk about that I have discovered on Twitter.
Okay,
1.
Let's go.
Imagine.
Oh, shit.
You catch your baby mama tricking.
I think I saw that.
This man caught his baby mother because him and his homeboy concocted some plan.
Okay.
Right? Because his homeboy, peep the ad type shit.
Right.
Told his homeboy, all right, book it because it can't be. Maybe it's somebody that looks like her. Maybe it's somebody that's using her pictures. Book it. Let's see. Booked it. Got it on camera. It's her. She nervous. She asking him if he the ops. What you, why you book me? What you here for? Like, because I need me a shot because you making me nervous. Like, this, another nigga knock at the door. You ain't pay for that. It's on camera now. Open the door. It's her baby daddy. Oh my God. Run out the room, run down the hallway. He chasing her like, this what you doing? This what you doing? I just needed somebody to talk to.
Their website ain't say nothing about talking.
The nigga said, I just paid you
Pussy
$60.
talk.
I just paid you $60. 60. For one, let's talk about it. Kimbe.
Is pussy really going for $40 and $60 in these streets?
Wait, that's not the question. Don't answer that, Kimbe. The question is, how would you feel if not only did you find out your baby mother was tricking, but she cheat tricking?
But are they together?
Yeah.
That's the difference. And that ain't your baby mama. That's your bitch.
But she just had a baby, so that's another thing. That's why she said
Ooh, so that pussy's still healing?
She was going through postpartum.
The pussy is healing and you're giving it away for $60?
$60!
That what the hoe be doing.
So simple. So easy. So simple. Just nice and just...
I mean, that's literally what the hoes be doing. Motherfuckers be thinking that I just be mean and I just be saying stuff. No.
Well...
No.
I mean, two things can be true.
Yeah.
Two things can be true at once.
You do be going up.
Down.
You do be going up, babe. But it's not a lie. It's just a very sharp truth.
I'm about to say, it's kind of how we deliver our words.
Yeah,
right?
we're
and you deliver yours in a rude way.
We shoot straight over here. But nah,
a cheap hoe. She not even only hoeing, but she a cheap hoe. $60.
Because let's be real, if you not, the newest viral scribble escort,
the pussy ain't going for $300 and $500.
Exactly. You ain't getting no $1,200 an hour. Like, motherfucker be thinking that.
It's not. You have to have a madam for shit like that. You have to go and you have to be on escort. You have to be on fucking.
It's a couple of them. You gotta be in the.
Only a couple.
It's a couple of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a couple of them. I'm not gonna even say too much on camera for real. It's a couple of them.
It's a nigga on Twitter who say he spend about $500 to $2,000 a day on hoes.
But doing what though?
No,
Are
like
you
escorts.
paying
No,
for?
like he said he don't have time to have a conversation with them bitches. None of that. He just want to do coke and fuck.
Oh no, you're dangerous.
And he a nigga too.
Cause what happened? Right? Cause what happened if you died on one of these bitches doing all them drugs? Now she left to try to explain what the fuck she doing
Niggas
up there.
is living real life Wolf on Wall
That's
Street.
what Ross said happened. Said he fucking bitch passed out on. That was his motivation why he lost all his weight. He passed out on the bitch.
Mm-hmm. Especially after doing some blowing shit. Heart gave out on his ass. That's what happened to Kevin Samuels.
It is. We can stop. I was for a second. We stop pretending like we don't know what happened to Aunt. Ain't a fucking Red Bull in the world doing that by itself.
Hold on. But listen, okay, right? So I love Red Bulls when I go out to drink, right?
Period.
Because it's kind of like, I don't like chasers, but if I need one, Red Bull
Red Bull
works
is
because it keeps
disgusting.
me up. I drink sugar-free, so people also think I'm a super
It's
crackhead.
even worse.
I never tried the regular one, so to me it's like sugar-free.
Sugar-free anything tastes like ass.
That's true if you know what
like
the real
diet.
one tastes like.
Yeah.
If you don't know what the real one tastes like,
then
sugar-free
you
is
don't
the
have
best way
anything
to
to
start.
compare it to,
And you have
yeah.
nothing compared to. So if I'll probably taste the real one and be like, damn, I've been drinking fucking dirt this whole time.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that to my heart.
You already doing something to your damn heart.
Anyways, it was a random tweet
Drinking
that said
fucking stimulant.
people who smoke weed, drink Red Bulls, just say you want to do coke already.
Oh no. But it's kind of like, no,
So
I'm
I'm kind
joking.
of like Kevin Samuels was probably doing coke, but it's trying to balance that shit out with the Red Bull in the meantime.
I feel like as much cocaine as they say they find in bathrooms and restaurants and just regular places.
Bitch down already though.
That's what I'm saying. As much as they say they find cocaine everywhere in the world, it's really not that far fetched for people that you know and love to be doing a little bump before they come see you.
Yeah,
It's not. Child, people are out here doing fentanyl on purpose. Please,
and honestly,
move
they didn't
around.
do his autopsy right away. They probably didn't even see the coke in there.
Let's move. And they probably, if they did, all it take is a few dollars for them motherfuckers to be like, oh yeah, this and that. We don't watch movies. We
We just found out. Old boy had, even though we knew, but we just found out Coolio had fentanyl in his blood.
We didn't need no paperwork, no that. We saw them little braids and knew that.
Okay. All right, but yeah, so bitches is out here tricking on their baby daddies.
That's wild.
Who's apparently taking care of them because he said, you telling me
Cause
you
see, when they
working
belittle it to baby mama, it's like it's just a bitch I had kids with. But if this is your child's mother and y'all together and she just had the baby,
and
that's some weird shit.
She went back to work and she was saying that she was staying late to like kind of get herself back
Not you
into
at work and selling pussy.
Baby, that's the work.
So does that reflect on the men?
But that's the thing. The nigga saying, what you spending this money on because I'm taking care of this shit. And she ain't look like she spent it on herself. I ain't gonna hold you.
So you raggedy.
The wig wasn't
You
given.
just gave birth. You belong to somebody and with somebody. And you out here.
And the thing is.
And the hotel was not giving high-end luxury, nothing. It was giving very much...
Motel,
very,
Holiday Inn.
What is
but
it?
Then on top of that,
the nine
what's funny
motel
to
number
me is that
9.
you was still gonna fuck a homeboy that you recognize with liquor. You was gonna say, you know what? If you not the ops, if this a real deal sale, I'ma fuck you. So you gonna be around this nigga, around his homeboy later on, knowing that you don't hold yourself to this nigga, but hoping he keep that shit.
Oh, bitches do it all the time. I don't know what it is about bitches and they niggas friends and fucking they niggas friends and shit.
What is that? What is that? Is that like some kind of sick kink of?
I don't know what that's about, but bitches love fucking they niggas friends or fucking with their niggas friends. I feel that's some weird shit because at some point when them niggas was over there laughing, joking, smoking, you had your eyes peeled. And that's the reason why the whole, when my niggas come over, my bitch gotta go in the room, because you hoes can't keep your in your drawers. You can't, for whatever reason, you just simply can't fucking do it.
But the thing is, who's worse? The girl?
I don't go in no fucking room. I'm sitting on the couch because I don't want none of these niggas.
I'm a real trustworthy bitch.
I'm smoking with y'all.
You feel me? And
fuck you talking about?
Like, I'm not even wearing short skirts and shit around. Now, I will say, on the beach, I can't control what the fuck I look like. That's different. I'm gonna wear whatever bathing suit I want to, but around the house type shit,
especially if you got company, I'm not finna have my ass up because I live here and it's like it's
I don't understand.
It's a respect thing. It's a respect thing.
Like when
yes, you're at home,
too,
but have a little modesty for yourself.
Bitch, go find a hobby. Read a book.
Something.
I wish y'all bitches would learn how to read a book. Honestly, I wish y'all bitches would practice being seen and not heard more often.
Come on, what's that shit called? May.
I'm just saying.
What's it called?
That's my internalized.
What's the maid show called?
My
Come on, handmaids. Y'all ass in there and give birth and shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, my grandfather.
Oh, no.
My grandfather said it's always best that a lady is seen and not heard, because a good man would know she needs to be led and not lured. Because if you lure a woman, that's tempting. A woman can fall for any temptation. If you just a woman that wants to be around attention and just want to, like, always got to be a part of some shit, you'll get led astray real quickly. But if you actually observe a man, you gonna recognize a leader. You gonna that's why y'all birds be attracting the niggas y'all attract now. Sit your ass down and shut the fuck up. The only Malcolm X quote y'all bitches know is the black woman is the least protected. But do y'all not know how to finish that fucking speech? Was he was talking about y'all bitches prostituting the white niggas. Y'all don't say the rest of the speech. Y'all just talk about y'all protection. But he's telling y'all hoes to shut the fuck up and sit down and stop being used by other. That's not what this episode about. I'm sorry.
I was finna look.
What I was about to say is, who's worse? The man or the woman? When it comes to like the bitches fucking with friends, right?
Oh, definitely men.
Because
Definitely
why?
men. I feel that way because niggas straight up get mad at the fact that you be mad at them for messing with their homegirl. Oh, well, I tried to talk to you first and you wasn't interested, and so I went over to your friend. But people have mixed emotions about that too. Like, if a nigga tried to talk to you, you wasn't interested, and then he go talk to your homegirl, do you feel like that's wrong?
No. Because I wasn't interested in that nigga.
Okay.
I don't have no claim on that nigga. Like, that's, and I do think that's weird. I'm like, ooh, girl, he tried to talk to me. Okay, did you talk back? Like,
What y'all saying?
The first thing we need to get, did you talk back? He
What
tried
y'all
to
say?
talk to you. What did that conversation
But
go like?
but then you find out, and you talk to the nigga, and he be like, no, I was at the club, and I asked this bitch to hand me a napkin to go with my drink. You feel me? And the whole thought I was interested. Like, I said, excuse me to the
I asked her if
bitch.
she could pass you the cranberry juice.
Like, the
'cause I
fuck?
needed a
The bitch
chaser.
said hi. I asked her how she was doing and shit, you know, making cordial conversation.
Because y'all bitches do be imagining bigger
Oh my
scenarios than
God.
what
That nigga was on me, girl. He said, excuse me. Everybody was on you. We was in the club.
I've never been that delusional.
No, never.
I don't know what it is.
Because honestly, when I'm out, I want niggas to leave me alone.
I promise you, for
Drunk
one,
throwing dollars. I'm like, sir.
I didn't even talk to that nigga.
This ain't nothing.
I literally didn't say
And
nothing.
so then he kind of come in my ear telling me what to tell you, and I'm like, sir, we are all drunk.
Before he came and threw the dollars, I didn't say nothing. Why he was throwing the dollars, and I
That
didn't
bitch
say
drank her
nothing.
drink, looking
After
down.
the nigga was throwing the dollars, I was sitting there like,
My
damn,
bitch
this
sipping,
nigga throwing
looking
me
down.
dollars. And then when he
Baby.
left, I sat down and counted my
His
dollars.
brother, nephew, whatever the fuck he was, somebody came and got him because, please, y'all, look out for y'all homeboys in the club for they be going home broke. And they done promise y'all they gonna give y'all gas money, now they ain't got it because they done gave it to me and I'm not giving it back.
I'm not giving it back.
He was drunk. I don't care. He was sober when he handed it here.
Baby, listen, they be drunk in the strip club all the time.
That's
Y'all don't
why I
get
said.
no refunds around this bitch.
That's why I said I'm proud. But I feel like it's men that do it a lot more. But at the same time, I don't know, because you hoes are lethal. Y'all, I feel like they said,
they make up scenarios.
men are just...
Say, statistically, mathematically, there's more women. So just
I need to see that statistic
right now.
Nigga lying.
Pull it out.
How many there are more
Print it.
women than men on this planet?
Print it.
Period.
That don't,
Period.
you know what that
Okay.
means?
That
So
is
that
a
means y'all gotta
That's
get,
a fact.
y'all gotta
Okay.
need,
Okay,
that means
what
y'all
else?
gotta knees to chest.
Follow up.
It's more men locked up. That's another fact.
Okay, yes,
Another
follow
one,
up. Okay.
it's more gay men than there are gay women.
Damn.
So boom,
That's a lot of
that leaves typically more women doing fucked up shit than men. But nobody want to talk about it. We just want to talk about general. I get it. The shit niggas do might hurt a little bit more, or it might talk about it more, cause you know a nigga ain't gonna tell the nigga. Had the nigga homeboy not helped with that video, he probably wouldn't have never told nobody, hey, I caught my baby mama holding.
Right,
He ain't gonna tell nobody that shit.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Whereas women ain't gonna tell. This nigga did this, that, the third, you know what I'm saying?
There was a bitch who, listen, bitches air out they, and I don't understand why y'all don't think y'all look worse when y'all do this. This bitch tweeted, my ex like to sleep naked, and he spent the night at my house for a week, and my room smelled like straight
saw that shit. I
ass
saw that
for
shit.
over a month.
I saw that.
What does that say about you?
You slept with a dirty ass nigga?
You let that shit stay like that.
Right. And then it was another tweet where this bitch was like, even though I caught my baby daddy sucking off 2 different niggas in his phone, I still fuck with him. What? But Kimbe's not lying about how many men to women there are, right? Because honestly, it was a thought on Twitter that kind of got some traction that said if there's so many women in comparison to men that they have basically adapted to the fact that they have to share compared to having their own.
I ain't a dab.
Oh, baby. You'll be in the dirt before I share.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. And okay, stop going to fucking jail. It's not a path you choose. Like you, that's not a path that you.
School right now,
like
so I can
what?
free my niggas out the jail, so these bitches can have them a man.
Oh, they be against the black man. Okay, so then that means let's not do anything illegal because we know that they're going to be fucking with you harder than they're going to fuck with little Timmy or little Jam.
But let's be for real.
I mean, I get it. Shit happens. Shit happens, but at the same time,
don't always end up in jail.
No, they don't. They don't. But at the same time, let's not act like niggas not out here.
Because if it's a big illegal shit they did, they could be in jail because they couldn't have paid the $100 fine. And
I get that. We understand that the plea and all that stuff, all that plays a factor. But we're not going to pretend like you niggas is not out here doing the absolute best to get your ass locked up. You're on social media with guns in your motherfucking live.
Baby,
you're selling the undercovers
on social media.
So it's like, I'm not understanding. So that's what I'm saying. You setting yourself up for the bullshit. Don't give these niggas no reason to fuck with you. If you're that smart and you've been in the game that long, you should know how to operate that motherfucker without being seen. It's plenty of niggas that's been in the dope game for years and they're unfucking touched. That's what I'm saying. You can keep your ass out of jail. You can keep your ass out of jail and do what you do.
I'm telling you.
There's plenty of niggas that are living proof.
Close calls.
But you can't not tell a nigga what you're doing. You can't not flex. You can't not be flashy. You can't not pillow talk to these dumb bitches and then they go back and get you set the fuck. Oh, bitches be setting niggas up. How she know anything about you, fam?
I'm sorry.
Because you got some pussy and you started talking.
Yep.
Be fucking for real. Stop getting yourself in situations where you're gonna get locked up. You can't help a dumbass traffic stop. You can't help a cop just fucking with you to be fucking with you. And I'm so glad that it's getting to the point, I don't know if it's here or wherever it's at, but somebody is no longer allowed to criminally process anybody or search nobody's car off of the smell of marijuana. That shit is dumb anyway. But what you niggas do? You ride around smoking, you leave roaches in your car, you do all types of shit. Stop giving niggas a reason to fuck with you. Be smart about that shit. If a nigga gonna come and get you, make him do his fucking due diligence. Make these niggas do their job.
And then on top of that, baby, a 30-minute ride, you can't just...
Come on now.
Smoke before or smoke right before you
Is
walk
it that
in.
fucking deep?
I can stand outside the spot and smoke for
or you
5
niggas be smoking
before.
and you're speeding. Or you niggas be smoking and driving crazy. Like, come on now.
The amount of tobacco smokers in this world it trumps weed smokers.
Period.
So motherfucker really ain't gonna be tripping. They see smoke coming out the car.
Exactly.
The problem is y'all motherfuckers be making it look like you're hot boxing.
Exactly.
It's
doing shit.
8 motherfuckers in a 4-seater.
In a sedan.
And that shit just smoked out. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You gotta be smart.
Like,
be smart.
exactly.
I mean, or in Atlanta,
like the motherfucker again.
y'all be in Atlanta in fast ass, expensive ass cars, letting them cracker ass niggas already stereotype us like, oh, is that car stolen? So they already trying to run the tag. They already trying to run the insurance. Oh, as soon as they suspect you going way too fast, or they suspect you got your attention down. And you know they done added so much shit to find reasons to pull black people over. Because if you're eating, you can eat a slice of pizza and drive. You're getting pulled over for distracted driving. Yeah, it's a point on your fucking license. Yeah. Well, black people do everything in the fucking car.
I'm telling you.
So the amount of shit that they doing in the car, and then you want to smoke on top of that. Luckily, in the city of Atlanta, it's a ticket.
You get a ticket or some shit.
$75
But that's if you're dealing with a cop who don't go looking for shit and digging for shit to find a reason and find one that actually sticks that bring your ass in. Because a lot of you niggas is not riding around with just weed. You be having pills and other shit in the car too. And it ain't just one or two.
And that's under the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. And I can quote that for y'all because personal experience. Moving so on. let's make sure we don't get not even one pill need to be in your fucking car. Let me tell y'all something right now. Because the minute you get that one pill under that Controlled Substance Act under your car, that's not in a pill bottle and a name with your name labeled on it, you done. Not that's even done, but you on a radar because even if you a first offender, you might get off, right?
And again, that's if the nigga that pull you over It's fucking with you.
And you need to be a woman to get off. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why the niggas in jail now. Cause they don't even say niggas do it for personal use. As soon as they see it in the niggas car,
they folding you bitches up too.
It's distribution and
they folding you hoes up too. So
yeah,
please
because
do
they
better.
start to release bitches wigs
Cause
now.
I was just about to say she did her homegirl dirty as fuck. Whoever you are, bitch, and that's
searching beneath bitches.
Yeah, that's wild.
Because at first that was the easy way to get out.
That's the easiest way.
You can either put up your coochie or put it under your wig. You feel
But
me?
now they done got us, sis. They telling you to cough. That's why you got to put them motherfucker to the and then the and then you got to put them kegels to work. But moving on.
So when we talk about another scenario that I really want to get into that kind of fueled my misogyny.
Crying. Not fueled.
Fueled.
Period.
When I say it made me furious to the point that I didn't want to argue with y'all bitches and get off of Twitter, that's how bad. I took a 4-hour nap because I was fed up with y'all bitches defending this goddamn degenerate ass thinking. But before I give you too much of a prelude, let me just read the tweet.
Word of the day.
Imagine cheating on the mother of your child because she's not freaky enough. And she finally says, fuck that, and becomes a cam model. Not only does she thrive, she is well known now for freaky ass content. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how Miss Blank Blank came to be, and I love that for her. A follow-up to that is in contradiction. This is something I agreed to. Divorcing your husband and becoming a porn star is not inspiring or empowering. I would never get on the internet and preach that. As a woman, it's okay to not support other women.
I agree.
Thoughts?
Because what? Again, why does women liberation always lead back to the pussy? Why is that the only freedom that we have?
When a nigga say what y'all bring to the table. But if y'all go to your success, what does it lead to, Nini?
It always goes back to Gina. And I don't understand. I never understood that shit. Like, what? Your freedom, you leave your marriage or whatever it's the end of it. You don't find out that you are actually an artist, or you don't find out that you actually love and have an interest in this field, or you want to do that, or you get to know yourself again. So you traveling and you getting to know people. And if you fuck a nigga, you fuck a nigga. And if you don't, you don't, because you have that choice now. No, you dye your hair red, you get lashes, you get a full set, and you start fucking. Because bitches always dye their hair red and start fucking. Like, what? Like, I don't understand the liberation behind you having sex with a bunch of niggas.
Or playing with your pussy on camera to the point where you have now learned your body to the point where you can squirt. I love that y'all exploring your
That's
bodies.
great. But why was it so hard for you to do that with a nigga that you said you wanted to live the rest of your life with? I don't understand. Do you not hear the vow?
And that's the thing that kind of builds my misogyny because y'all bitches are so intent on getting back at the males instead of actually understanding that you need them to survive because ding, 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 it's the niggas that's paying for this content that's making you rich enough to get your sister, your mama, and yourself out of debt.
Because bitches ain't watching you squirt. Nobody, I don't want to see that shit.
I don't want to. This bitch has soaked a fucking twin-size mattress. Like, I'm saying, you know how, like, think about how big it is, right? And only the foot and the header part is dry. But also, this bitch is known for eating her shit on camera because a nigga paid enough money for her to do it. Yeah, she ate her own shit on camera, but people are applauding her for becoming one of the freakiest content creators online. She's the creator of Titty Tuesday on Twitter. She's the reason bitches want to show their titties. Their bare nipple titties. Now, when niggas used to say Titty Tuesday, a little cleavage ain't never hurt nobody. You feel me? I have a pretty decolletage. You know,
I mean,
I like when my shirts sit up a certain way.
Me too. But I mean, free the nipple. Do what you do.
But not free the nipple, no. Free the nipple is for breastfeeding.
I kept saying what the fuck I said.
Yeah, no, free them every day.
That shit, social media's hookup culture changed all that shit. That's where that shit come from.
But again, you also have to be a fucked up individual to agree to eat your feces for any amount of dollar. But that's what I'm saying. We at that point, I understand where you're coming from, but we have passed the y'all fucking up because y'all just fucking everybody, which I understand that, which, you know, I totally agree with you on that. But we're at the point now where y'all are literally degrading yourselves.
Look, all that shit, that internet hookup culture shit, it ruined it. Cause now a nigga ain't got he ain't got nothing.
He ain't got to work hard for shit.
He ain't think about nothing.
Long as he got enough money.
All he gotta do is go to your Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. They be posting the shit on Twitter.
I mean,
so you ain't got to pay for nothing.
I'm about to say, well, this girl,
but
she's got
that's the reason why they end up paying for the content. Because you come on my page, you see this, so you wonder what else the fuck I got. So you are gonna spend a little.
And that's how she makes her money. Because
that's wild.
Like I said, I've seen her squirt and soak a mattress.
Am I misogynistic? Because I'm really starting not to like you bitches.
Yes, I'm misogynistic. It's okay.
I don't know. I don't agree with some of the shit that they got going on, but at the same time, it's like I want us as females, I want us to do so much better. And this is coming from a former stripper. Be fucking for real. So I'm all for body positivity. Get out there, do your thing, make your money. But what stripping used to be, when you went in there, you shook your ass, you made your money, you went home. You hoes have made it something totally fucking different. Y'all have fucked up every game. That's why, let me tell you something. When I first started dancing, exactly. So you didn't got to go to the club. You can literally get online and walk down the street.
Literally women who have never really stepped foot in a strip club have now taken on a persona of a stripper.
But this is my thing. When I first started dancing, nigga came in there with us while we was changing and shit. Nigga looked us dead in the face and said, listen, what y'all do in these VIP rooms or what y'all do with these niggas, when they leave here, is on y'all grown. But let me tell you the fact that once you fuck these niggas and give that pussy up, the fantasy of you, that shit is gone.
They're not spending no more money on you.
They're not spending any more money on you because they know what the fuck it is.
And once his homeboy know, and then he come do it, and that homeboy come and do it.
Now you don't have no regulars,
and you don't have no value.
You don't
because niggas have got you.
They know what it is.
In the VIP room.
They know what it is. So it's like
I worked on P-Valley. You let old boy do it.
Yeah. I'm in here for the girl with the dick sucking lips. That's who you are.
When I was a bartender in the strip club, it was like so easy to like peep the niggas who was parlaying to a bitch that they used to like damn, you was dancing this bitch real heavy last week.
Right.
You done come in this week, you dancing a new bitch, and the bitch that thought she had a new regular, but you had went off to the VIP room with him. You feel me? Or he done came back during the week, during the day shift type shit, and you thought you was slick. Bitches really changed the strip club game.
Really.
And a lot of strippers.
Cause y'all ain't in it. Like y'all don't see that side of life. Like I saw it. I saw that shit when I was on tour, and I seen, man, I got a homeboy named Tito. That nigga is the biggest trick I have ever seen. This nigga, he the one, the first motherfucker I saw, this nigga was paying bills. That's how he would get the bitches. But the car he paying the bills with, man, that shit is not finna go through. So 2-3 days later, bitch, your shit might get paid. They gonna turn that, your lights gonna get kept on, all that shit. But 2-3 days later, man, they finna hit you up like, look, this shit didn't go through. By the end of the month, that shit gonna go off, and you're gonna have another fee. You know what I'm saying? But that was his end. So I'm talking about all kinds of bitches, bad bitches, rough bitches, all of them. I watched this nigga do that shit all crazy as hell. Back paid, all kinds of shit. That's what he like to do. But it's not because...
And again...
He not really spending his
own
money.
Good bitch, a good hoe, a smart hoe, I need to see it clear.
This nigga was jugging the hell out these hoes.
I need to see it clear.
Having to call this
Are
nigga,
you kidding?
trying to find this nigga. Man, all kinds of shit, bro. Like, I've seen that shit. Y'all don't live that life. Y'all probably don't see. I don't even think y'all associate with no hoes. And when I say hoes, this time I mean it. Like, y'all don't associate with no hoes.
No.
Because I'm sitting here thinking like, you're fucking for your $80 light bill? Because that's the thing.
Man,
think about because I'm thinking about.
Man, what?
Because right now, yeah, light bills be expensive. But when I was going to jail and shit for scamming, that's 2015 and early. You feel me? So I'm thinking back then. That's what you talking about, right?
I'm talking about 2013,
period.
2014.
That's what I'm saying. 2015 and under. That's literally what I'm saying. Light bills was like $80, $110. You feel me? The pieces you could get just to get that was easy, and that shit was clear. So I'm confused on why the fuck is you giving pussy up for?
It gonna clear, but it ain't gonna
But
clear.
But that's what I'm saying. Why are you
That
giving
shit gonna
pussy
bounce
up
back
for?
sure. But he know
For
it.
your
That's
life.
his game. That what he game. He found
No. And again,
and
that's why.
I could take the hoe out to eat. I could do all this shit. Then he'll tell her like, I ain't got no money, but I can do this, that, and the third. So now he got her spending her money to get them something to eat. Did it that, and he like, nah, I'm gonna just pay. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do this. He might gave the Western Union a couple of $200 right.
Y'all had to rob him later.
Man.
But that's the thing. But
what I'm saying, hoes on this nigga head.
But this the thing. But listen to it though. If you think about all of the thought processes and the trials and errors this nigga had to go through in order to know what to do, what to say, this, that, and the third, in order to get you bitches to do that, and you ain't take but 2 seconds to be dumb enough to fall for that shit. You hoes not even waiting till the shit clear.
But the problem is, let's stop talking about the when it clears. Why is your pussy the bartering system?
I mean that too. That's number one. That's number one.
I want to go back.
But if you gonna be a hoe, be a smart hoe.
Man, some of these bitches want to eat hoes. They just having a hoe. You feel me? The nigga just
No, you don't just decide today that you gonna sell some pussy. You done.
Selling pussy. Someone talking to the nigga. He just finessing the fuck out on him. Like I said,
like he's just buying food. Like baby, let's have a wing date real quick. Let's chill and shit. And they spending all that money, and they said, but don't worry about it because you gonna get your shit back because I'm paying your bills. That's what he's saying. Like it's legit a whole finesse, like a whole talk game.
And then some of them went, like I said, some there was some backpage bitches, but some of them weren't backpage bitches. Some of them was. You know what I'm saying? Insurance agents and shit. Like,
yeah, I definitely and see, that's the problem. See, I definitely would have been robbing niggas.
Thank you.
Like, I definitely would have been like.
I would have. Let's not.
Like shit like that
let's keep it on the camera.
But no, I want y'all to stop.
That's why I don't put it past none of them.
I want y'all to stop empowering bitches who end up using their pussy as their get out the hood.
Because that's weird.
It's not.
It's
the right
really
tool.
weird.
But see,
that's all you got.
We done took the strip.
We all use our pussy like that.
Strip club and hookup culture and made that shit everyday life. Like motherfucker really don't make. I'm sorry to say it, but some of these female artists, that's their whole shit.
Oh, like, I literally said that.
You know how we had female artists back in the day, but they weren't like a stripper rapper. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Like Trina wasn't no strip club rapper. Like Trina.
No, she was just her personality. She actually rapped and she was sexy. You feel me?
She talked about niggas. And,
yeah, you feel me?
But
that's
she
it.
wasn't no stripper rapper. But some of these girls, that's their whole persona. That's your whole shit. Like if you really wanted to put you in a subgenre, it would be considered. You know what I'm saying? Like, whole life or some shit. Like, stripper life.
No, but it's a thing. Like, as a woman, you can say it. I'm living this. I'm living like that. I'm tricking on these niggas. I'm fucking these niggas. I'm getting them for their money. But when a nigga regurgitate that same thing to you saying that you just out here fucking these niggas, it's disrespectful. No, and I don't understand.
A nigga said, he said, I don't hear about porn corrupting women's minds that often. And I said, well, that's a lie because the hypersexuality that a lot of these girls display is an effect of the easy and overwhelming access to porn because of social media.
I love porn.
Girls are leaving high school. But that's the thing. Girls, think about it. Back in the day when we was watching porn, we was watching on VHS or DVDs. We had to find that shit to watch it.
Big old fat onion booties, volume 3.
We had to find that shit. But as the internet
and the DVDs were always completely white.
Yeah, as the internet grew, it was on there. You didn't have to know keywords. You could type in sex.
Yeah.
And it pulls up. Mm-hmm. You can type dick, pussy, because remember, those are words that little kids find interesting and start talking. When they learn how to spell dick, it's over. Yeah. They putting dick, balls, hole, all on the
all over the place. Yeah.
Axe Jeeves, okay? Listen. So the thing is, now it's so bad that girls are leaving high school excited to do OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And they're excited to, in some way, some form, join sex work.
Yeah.
And that's by a result of porn and their influencers who have now taken on the personas of strippers. And porn stars.
And porn girls.
These new girl rappers and influencers that's in these age ranges, for one, that's the reason why 14-year-olds look like they work at the strip club now.
Cause baby, the outfits that we wore and the outfits that y'all wearing.
There are so many colors when I wore them back
don't know.
then. Like, I look childish as fuck.
No, I look like a kid.
Like even when I was,
You don't
I was
know
looking at
who
my
is
spring
who
break-
nowadays.
My spring break pictures, like I had braces, micro braids, and a goddamn Coogee dress.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with dressing and putting that shit on and doing this and third. There's nothing wrong with that. But baby, when I say y'all be dressing these little girls like they going out with y'all, midriffs, backs out, cutoffs, and all that shit, like, huh? What are the bows? What are the jellies? What are the culottes? What are the Bermuda shorts?
None of that. None of that. Everything spandex, polyester.
Latex, this, that, and third. I don't know.
I'm about to say, so, like, going back to the empowering women to be whores.
No, dead ass. Get that pussy up, bitch. Show that nigga.
You sure showed him. You're
Like,
raising your son as a single mother now. Your content can be found anywhere in the world.
And if you think these niggas aren't gonna grow up, these little boys are gonna grow up and remember how your door was a motherfucking revolving.
But that's the thing. Let's be. I'm not saying she fucks a lot of niggas. Out of some of the content I have seen, now also this is not the content that's being paid for. So she probably is fucking hella niggas on the paid for it shit. On the free content, she's doing weird ass shit like masturbating in the back of an Uber and squirting all on the back of the man's head. And like I said, eating shit on camera. And like,
That's called sexual assault.
I mean, it is. Because if a nigga just walked up, because if a nigga just nutted on you while you was working, you bitches would have a riot.
I really wish these bitches would be put on the sex offenders list by now. Because I'm tired of bitches masturbating in Walmart.
A couple of them definitely are. Definitely.
Because why?
Definitely.
Why?
Because that's another thing that's blowing me about OnlyFans culture. Y'all bitches make content. I just like regular, you know what's my favorite porn category, right? Amateur. I just like regular bitches who's fucking at home. You fuck at home, fucking in a hotel, fucking the balcony. That's fine. Just give me different positions, spit on it, all the fluids. I don't mind. However, the minute you start making content where you're masturbating on the side of the road, hoping somebody catches you.
And, okay, so that's what I was gonna say earlier when you was like, the porn is what did you say? Just so I can put it back into context.
I'm about to say porn is like basically corrupting these women's minds.
Okay, boom. I don't feel that porn is the problem because, like you said, us growing up, we like amateur porn. So it's a dude with a camera getting back shots off on a chick that he fuck all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we most likely used to.
Yeah.
Now, these motherfuckers is doing, like you said, the weird shit, masturbating all over the place.
In Walmart. You set a camera up in Walmart, walking with your ass out and showing yourself.
Or like Kimmy said,
fucking yourself.
bitch say, hey, I'm in Texas, I'm in my city. Who I'm in your city, who want to shoot? And so niggas just,
You know what I'm saying? All right,
that's weird.
So that's what I'm talking about is that's where the problem come in. It's not, porn ain't a problem. It's the dumb shit that motherfuckers is. I'm an advocate of people want to fit in. So now you got a whole bunch of young people on their Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need followers. I want friends. So the first thing she gonna do is put her titties out there.
I can't.
So is that how we can get followers to the back page? Should I put my titties on the page?
Yeah. No, wait, no. Sorry.
She just wanna see titties.
I'm just saying that's where that shit come from. So
but I mean, honestly,
don't
no,
do
that
that to me.
That's what even. Cause I have a feeling there's a lot of fake gay women out here, and I think about that all the time.
Baby, we can talk
about
it.
So like now,
My eyes.
like I said, you just want to.
It's an aesthetic.
My eyes and my back.
Right. So boom. So now.
Cause you girl, y'all not eating pussy for
y'all
real.
fake gay, y'all doing all that extra shit. Like
I'm fake gay.
We know that though.
So how?
But no, we talking about the fake gay girls who make content to be you a pussy.
It probably niggas like that too though. You know what I'm saying? Just want to fit in.
I'm about to say, what was that nigga that got called out by them New York niggas? He was sucking niggas' dicks and shit. Y'all remember that?
No.
Jimmy something. What was his name? And of course, it wasn't no straight niggas that knew about it, but it was like it went crazy on Twitter.
But it probably just people like you done been gay and did all this type shit now, and then like
and he was like, I'm not gay. I was just doing that shit for money. I get paid more on my content for sucking dick.
That's the type shit I'm talking about. Like, bro, it's gonna be a lot of y'all confused ass motherfuckers in a couple of years. Like, bro, I should never did that shit. Like, it's gonna be
because a bitch like me do background checks. You feel me? The minute you tell me your first and last name, I'ma search that shit up. I'ma reverse look you up, find out your email, and then look at your email.
Kissing each other and playing with each other and doing all this shit. You ain't even really gay for real.
Alexis Sky.
But she's condemning all that shit now. She said,
it's too late. It's on TV.
That's what I be trying to say. Once you record,
it's out there.
Record
you and your homegirls in Punta Cana rubbing each other's titties, licking each other's titties. Go to our OnlyFans. Why? You do not like you do not eat pussy for real.
For a week.
That's like
And then y'all fake bitches don't even be eating pussy interesting enough for me. I hate watching
saying,
y'all fake bitches doing porn.
I don't know.
Like, please close your mouth. That shit makes me mad every time. Like when I see that shit, like close your fucking mouth. Like
you don't eat pussy for real.
At this point, I'm willing to hold your fucking head down and rape your mouth.
Oh, this motherfucker's like it's like a cat at a bowl. No, girl.
Please, no, go to hell. No. Like I was okay learning about the different sex toys and shit like that when bitches is giving reviews. Like y'all remember Miss Sue?
I loved her. And that's another thing. We have lost the education.
That's what I'm saying. I want y'all bitches to practice sex education more.
Because, baby, she broke it down.
Y'all tell us y'all dirty ass deeds. Y'all tell us how y'all put y'all mouths on these men's anuses. But y'all don't tell us how y'all practice proper hygiene. Y'all don't tell us about the dental dams you're using. You don't tell us about the actual curvature of the toy and making sure it hits a certain G-spot. You're not educating these bitches. So these bitches is out here fucking to no enjoyment. Just getting a body mileage because they don't know what to do. Miss Sue between Miss Sue.
That's what I'm talking about the bitch being fake. So now you done did all this shit, wasted a whole bunch of time. Like, that go for anybody. Let me start just saying, bitch, asshole like Andrew Caldwell. I don't like men's no more, so what you wasted all this time? Like,
the nigga still likes men's.
Yeah.
Let's not be fooled.
I don't know. I'm just saying. All right,
Mother is still interested in Twain.
I don't know about none of this shit. I'm just saying.
That boy. I was gonna say he probably got some dick today.
Just said, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But speaking of dick, reneged on their sexuality.
But speaking of dick, can you share dick? If your homegirl happens to run into one of the guys that you used to deal with, depending on how long ago, whichever long ago, but y'all not dealing with each other no more, can she hit that?
Okay, I got a couple of anecdotes. This is what we was talking about, the anecdotes, right? So I had a writer submission.
I'm going to let you get it off because I want to know where this is going to go. I'm not in it. Yeah, come on, get up.
All right. So, this can go two ways. You said, can you share dick, right? All right, so.
Can you share dick?
This is not the right submission. Okay, this is not the right submission one. This is an actual story, right? So, back in college, right? Me and one of my best friends, we have similar tastes in men, but we usually don't like the same type of men ever. Because I like bigger men because I like reformed drug dealers. And she like fit men. So
help me.
I don't do an athletic nigga. Only thing you need to know is how to shoot a gun. I'm lying. Because now I need a healthy nigga that can run and shoot. Anyways.
Like, I just picture a nigga just
shit, I need you to be able to run. Like, that's first and foremost. Okay, anyways. But okay, we don't really usually like the same type of nigga. However, it was this one nigga that we both found like fine as fuck. And I approached the nigga on some like, hey, what's up with it? What's the nigga talking to me? Da-da-da. So I'm telling my homegirl, because this my best friend. So I'm like, hey, bro, like, this nigga, hey, he fine as fuck. And she was like, damn, friend, I fucked him already. I said, damn, friend, what we gonna do about this? And she was like, shit, I just fucked. Like, I wasn't really trying to, like, be with him. You feel me? I said, oh, word? She was like, yeah, like, you good. She was like, let me tell you something. Make sure he eats the pussy, because the way his tongue curls, she gave me a Yelp review of the dick. And I can confirm that the Yelp review was accurate as fuck. Okay. So, and we often laugh and joke about that shit. You feel me? Be like, bro, like, we play as fuck, because this nigga really thought he got two friends and didn't, like, they wasn't gonna say nothing to each other. We knowingly shared this nigga. Like, it wasn't on purpose, and we would never, like, share another nigga in this world, because, like I said, we have very different tastes. Like, when I got married, it was totally different from who she would ever be with type shit. But it's possible for women to do that. And niggas do it all the time. They call them pass-arounds. You feel me? A nigga don't mind sharing pussy. He be like, hey, shit, I don't fuck this bitch. She got good pussy, my boy. I wasn't trying to be with her for real, so if you want to fuck, you welcome to fuck.
They say that all the time. If the pussy good, you know I gotta let such and such get some. And it's like, well, do you?
I mean, as long as she consents, yeah.
I mean, at that point, if the young lady wants to, you know.
So you telling me when you at a party and the Rotel dip hitting, you not telling everybody the Rotel dip hitting?
I mean, yeah, but if it's good and I like it, I'm gonna not kind of tell everybody about it, because
about 2 or 3 people, because I don't want everybody
eating it.
But
Right.
2 or 3 people, you gonna let them get some?
I'm probably gonna put some in the bowl.
You gonna let them 2 or 3 people get some? It ain't no
know.
fun unless them 2 or 3 people get some.
No, I'm having fun with my. Don't use food. I'm in a terrible place with
She said food is not the accurate analogy.
Yeah, don't do that. Let's talk about that. No, but
I feel like everybody do that shit. It can be called kissing and telling, depending on when and how the situation played out.
But that's how you end up having other bitches fuck your man in the first place. Stop telling everybody they did good, because what they gonna do, they gonna want to try.
That's what I was gonna say. You can't tell everybody.
If you like the whole
situation, like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out how they go. Everybody has had sex with mutual people. Like everybody has, especially
like people have gotten married off that shit.
We live in Atlanta.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
baby,
This is why
you're gonna share a body or two.
Men in Atlanta. My man lives in a different state. I don't date men because according to our writer submission, the last nigga I dated that from Atlanta.
If you still live, if you 30 plus and you still live where in the general area of where you went to high school, it's gonna happen unless you was just fucking square.
I'm about to say I was slick and square.
Like unless you was just straight up fucking lame.
Y'all, I was in IB. I was in students teaching abstinence and responsibility and self-respect. I wasn't lame. Cause the bitch got active. If you want to fight me, I'll fight you. But I was teaching abstinence, responsibility and self-respect. Okay.
Let me say, if you was a shadow, you know what I'm saying? If nobody remembers you from anything.
That's accurate. Bitches remember me because they be wanting to friend me on social media. I see y'all. But they didn't fuck with me. And it wasn't like I was lame because they niggas knew who the fuck I was. So, and I wasn't even cute. So I'm not saying like no shit like that. I was a nigga back in the day.
And this who y'all be out here sharing niggas with? That's why it's like, no, never. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. So if you have been with a nigga, if that's who you fuck with.
Did a nigga post his bitch panties on Facebook and they look like that?
Yep.
Now listen, I'm not condemning women, natural cleaning, vaginas. I understand. Yes, I understand discharge. But the way them draws just look.
Now you can tell when your shit is off. There's different colors that let you know, hey, everything is okay. And then it's like, hey, we need to go and let the man see us or the woman see us or the nun or whoever need to take a look. You need to let somebody microscope that cooter. So it's different levels to this shit.
It's weird that bitches really take the time to litmus test the alcoholic drinks that niggas give them in the club to make sure they're not poisoned.
But pussy on fire.
But pussy be on fire.
Pussy
Litmus test
fire.
your vaginal juices and let us know what number of acid that bitch is on.
Panties,
so then maybe you can actually tell the doctor, yeah, I know this nigga fucking off on me because my pH was this when we started fucking. Now it's this. So either he's on fire or he doesn't blend with my natural chemistry.
Right.
But again, like I said, bring back sex education. Y'all bitches are at the highest amount of bacterial vaginosis, goddamn trichomoniosis, goddamn chlamydia, syphilis. Syphilis numbers have risen so far.
But that's because, I can just go and get a shot. I be burning for 2 days. I go and pop me a pill, and then I be okay.
And y'all wonder why I don't have raw sex.
That's what I'm saying.
Because y'all niggas be fucking bitches like
again,
that. And think
that goes back to what we were saying. No. Now, like we said, if you have not talked to somebody or you say you didn't talk to somebody, come to find out you ain't dealing with that person, then that's different. But if you know that it's for a fact somebody that your girl used to mess with, I don't care what length of time it is. I don't feel like you should mess with people's old stuff. I feel like the only time that happens is if you don't know.
Relationship or an old hookup.
Old relationship, old hookup. I feel like if y'all have the understanding, then cool. But if I was in a relationship with this person, we fuck with each other. He at my house, I'm at his mama know my mama house. If we done fuck with each other like it was heavy, I would expect you to respect that and not go into that for real. Like, come on now, be fucking for real. Like, don't do that. But if it's just somebody that you know that we went to the club one time and you got some dick and I got some dick in the other room and then we went on about our business, but come back to find out that you actually have some chemistry with this person, y'all met up years later, this and the third, girl, I'm not worried about that.
That's different.
Because I done bagged up somebody's one night stand. This nigga was
basic. Okay, so let's go into our submission, right?
That's Jesus.
So this is why bitches don't reveal they niggas online.
I feel like that's a lot though.
No,
I do.
No,
because what's the point
of revealing your man online?
What's the point of keeping him so hidden? Like at the end of the day, he has to consent to the sex. He has to consent to the interaction. He has to consent to any of it. If you got a nigga that's so stiff on these hoes and so for you bitches can have a look and see what he look like because he's not gonna want you.
Okay, yeah, but that's not what I'm saying, right? That's why I was starting a whole new thought.
Okay, we'll get it on.
So this writer submission comes in off of, now mind you, I just said I do not date niggas in Atlanta. Like this is real. This was a rule I made post divorce anyways because this is a rule I made post divorce anyways because my ex-husband's a little bit known, a little bit. He ain't nobody important, but he a little bit known. So I never wanted to run into the chance of being that girl that happens to fuck a nigga in his circle. I don't want a nigga. Stop playing me. I don't want a nigga in his circle to be like, oh, I'm playing stepdaddy to this man's kids. Like I don't need none of that type shit, right? So Nini, can you pay attention to the conversation and get off your phone?
Okay, I'm looking.
Thank you. So I don't date men in Atlanta. My man lives in a different state. My man lives in a different state. Even though I talk about Florida all the time. I love me a retarded nigga from Florida, okay? Them niggas be retarded about you.
Oh my God.
They be all about you.
They be wild.
About you. They spoil they bitches. You feel me? If you get you a good Florida man. Okay, he's a good man, Savannah. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Anyways, but I had a friend who revealed her nigga in Close Friends, right? She was like, ooh, my nigga coming to town to see me. We gonna have a good time. We about to celebrate. Right? Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, girlfriend. Tell me why that friend gets a phone call from another mutual friend. Again, it's a friend of mine because the friend called me and told me everything. Another mutual friend says, "Girl, when'd you meet him?" And she was like, "Oh, we met like some months ago. We had us a like little summer fling." She was like, "Oh, when he say he coming in town?" Now the friend is not like up. She knows she just put it in her close friend. She also knows like, hey, people gonna ask questions because you saying it's your man, but we ain't never seen this nigga before. So she not really up on guard. And so the girl's like, "Yeah, he said he coming in town this weekend." She was like, "Friend, he lying to you. He been in town since Christmas, and I just fucked him a month ago." So, what should the young lady...
So I have questions. So if this is your friend and you fucked him a month ago and y'all friends, how close are y'all as friends? Because if
Not
I
that
get
close.
Okay, so why do I give a fuck?
Why
You went out of your way to tell me that you had sex with a nigga that I just showed to my close friends for what reason?
So, okay, now, that's a good...
You're a hating ass bitch. You just wanted me to know that you had a taste of whatever I had. What was the point of you doing that? Oh,
But
he been in
maybe-
town to set it there. Okay, well, cool. So what are we gonna do now that I know the information? Where do we go from
Okay,
here?
well, so, but that's the thing. What would you do? Would you be like, "Okay, girl, well, thank you for telling me, but I'm still about to fuck with this nigga because I enjoyed the time I did fuck with this nigga"? Or are you gonna be like, "Well, damn, this a lying ass nigga"?
I mean, of course, there's a conversation to be had to see what really is going on.
But that's the thing.
I'm having the conversation with the nigga. Why am I having the conversation with you? Why am I talking to you?
Because she brought the conversation. She brought it
Okay,
to
you told me what was going on. Thank you. We appreciate your piece of the pie. And so now I'm going to the source.
Okay.
It's like if a bitch say, "Oh, whatchamacallit was talking about you. She said you just said the third." I'm not gonna keep talking to you about it. I'm gonna go see the bitch you said what they got to say about me.
Period.
So I have to go into talking to him about it because again, you bitches be lying. Oh, I fucked this bitch.
They do make up scenarios. We said at the beginning they make up
fucked that
scenarios.
bitch. Like, I don't even know how long ago. Oh, my bad about being here in town early. Oh, I was trying to surprise you. I was trying to do this. I was trying to get that. It's 1,000 different reasons why, where, and how that situation can go.
So you
but
trying to surprise me and fell into some other pussy?
So that's the thing. Like I said, that situation could have been eons ago. I could have fucked this bitch last summer. I could have fucked this bitch in spring. I could have fucked this bitch last fall.
I could have fucked her before I fucked you.
Before I even knew that you were a thought.
But I could have just seen her and she just contorted those two.
And so she trying to do the most. But at the same time, if it do come out to be that, if this ain't a nigga that you really trying to spend the rest of your life with for real, because if you just now showing this nigga. So it's a couple of factors in that.
Yeah, if you had a summer fling with him and you're just not showing him off in the spring
It's like,
of
let's
next
be fucking
year.
for real. So again, you brought your ass into my messages to tell me all of that because why? And what did that got to do with me posting my nigga? You bitches gonna be thirsty regardless.
Okay.
You always gonna talk shit regardless.
Okay.
And it's always gonna be somebody out there who got some dick from this and third. As soon as I said I was dealing with this nigga, the amount of inboxes I got, the amount of stuff I got, this, that, and the third. I remember I was dancing somewhere, gave this nigga a hug, and he ended up getting a drink thrown on him from a bitch. Asked him about it, he didn't even come with the bitch. Then leave with the bitch, didn't even know the bitch for real. But
She was
because
just
she
mad
liked the
because
nigga.
she
Exactly.
liked him and
You
she
hoes are
doesn't.
extra for nothing. And that's why I go back to where I'm not fucking with nobody that my homegirl fuck with. If y'all wink, blink, stared at each other for too long, I'm not dealing with that shit. Because number one, I don't never want a hoe to ever think that I want anything out of your house except the food. We just talked about that. I am a hungry hoe. But I don't want nothing else that's walking around in there. But at the same time, that also goes back to you doing your due diligence as a woman, making sure that the nigga that you fucking with ain't doing all of that. It's very rare that a nigga can surprise you with some bullshit, correct?
Correct.
Thank you guys for joining us on today's episode of Debate Base. Stop fucking playing. Y'all hoes put yourself in them positions. And when bitches do weird stuff like that, peep that shit for the weird shit that it is. Thank you for the information, boo. I'm going to take this to the source. We're going to have a conversation, and then we'll go from there.
Now, I definitely just identified that I have a internalized misogyny. And that includes
Come get me.
a mistrust of bitches, right?
Because listen, you hoes be lying. Everybody lie. But you motherfuckers, and this coming from...
Bitches will lie and I'm not even looking for it. Like, at least when a nigga lie to you, I ask you a question to lie for. A bitch
Hoes
will
lie
come
just
to you
to
with a
lie.
Just because the story sounded good.
Hey, girl.
You know what
A
fucking
nigga
her
flew
name?
me out. Girl, your mother was on the plane. She took a picture of the tickets. It was a surprise. You just graduated. It was a gift. Who flew you out?
He was in the same city.
Like, what do you mean? Like, it's like, come on.
Let's talk about one of the bitches from the No Jumper universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's one of them OnlyFans type bitches, right?
Of course.
So, bitch trying to set a nigga up. He got a whole wife and kids and all this kind of shit. You know?
See?
But trying to set the nigga up with old ass pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Strategically has been
nothing else to
pictures.
do.
Like the sad part is the wife already knew.
Ooh, I fucked your nigga.
Bitch, I already knew.
Girl.
I already tracked the payments out the account.
What?
The nigga done already done
admitted to it, and he done fuck with the bitch and everything, right?
So it's not even that. So
it's not even recent.
Shit, and that's why it didn't even like turn into no big thing. That shit got shut down immediately. Mm-hmm. So it's just funny, like
I feel bad. I feel bad for these bitches. Y'all know. I feel bad for you hoes who don't know any better. There's nothing.
You made yourself.
None.
Bitches do that every day.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and now the next nigga probably ain't gonna fuck with you.
Bitches,
you talk too fucking much.
Bitches do that.
You done tricked yourself off the street.
Hold on to pictures, and that's another thing I don't get. Why do y'all hold on to pictures?
Why?
Because let me tell you something.
The moment a nigga get on my nerves, your number gone, the picture's gone, the thought of you is gone. You're deleted.
Not know out of in the whole
you don't matter to
18
me.
months.
You're crazy as fuck.
I done deleted my thread with my nigga about 7 times. Pissed.
What?
Because like, man, fuck this nigga. He don't piss me off, right? And I might just
keep what?
He don't delete shit, right? So he'll screenshot some shit and send it to me, and I'm like, damn, I did say that.
Cause I don't know. I can't remember. The messages gone.
I don't know. The messages is gone.
If I refresh my shit, it's gonna start from today. Like, no.
Listen, I don't know if y'all notice about me. If you ever been to my page, I'm hella conceited. So I take a lot of pictures of myself. I have 13,000 pictures and videos of my fucking self. I have no room for screenshots.
No.
I have no room for receipts.
None.
The minute that nigga is done out my life, the pictures are gone.
You're gone.
The only pictures that I have of my ex-husband in my phone don't exist. They are in my children's iPad.
Thank you for y'all, because that shows daddy.
Drive. That's their daddy.
There's no
memories.
right.
You feel me? There are no pictures of me.
There's
and him.
no need for what?
I actually looked horrible back then.
We not doing this.
Let's ignore those past 11 years of my life. This is the best I've ever looked.
Like, let's like for what?
Like, literally. So the fact that
and
bitches keep receipts
for ammo, knowing that later on down the line, knowing you're keeping them to use them in a malicious way. You bitches are weird.
You got a receipt of you laying in bed with this nigga.
You niggas saving videos of that bitch sucking your dick to use it on her later on as revenge porn. You niggas are weird.
I do think it's weird. Why we on that? How do you feel about your partner keeping old sex videos of like them and their old partners?
How do I feel?
Why you acting like that?
How do I
feel? Wait, what happened? Was that a triggering question?
Oh,
that question was not on the list.
Oh, baby.
That question.
No, oh, baby. The baby what? Because what you need it for? What you like? Let's go to Pornhub, XXX Hamster, XNXX. We can go to
my favorite website.
Period,
I love
bitch.
me some XX.
What you mean? Like, we can, what you need, what you like. Because why you need a video of this funky bitch? And then the sex tape wasn't even giving. Pussy was dry. Conversation was dry. Not to mention the motherfucker was long, so the pussy was terrible. What do you mean? We can't make a tape. Why? Because by the time he get in there, you have a good day. Because when it's moist and it grip like that and it talk back to you, we don't have time to press. We don't have time.
There's no time to press record.
We don't have time.
Honestly,
stop playing.
If I was to ever film myself, because one thing I cannot do is let a nigga ever have that ammo on me.
Hell
no.
Because if that does happen, mama keeping the tape. If it do happen, mama's keeping it. Cause you niggas are weird, but you bitches are weird too.
I don't want y'all niggas to ever go back in the video and say you miss me.
Like,
I don't need to wake up to them texts because one night you decide to roll over
and you want to text like, nah, no.
You miss me because you realize them jaws ain't
I have not made any.
I'm not making none.
With none of my exes. None of them can say they got any type of tape footage or nothing. With fiance, we got a couple of
bitch, I fuck my ex-husband every day.
We got a couple of headhunter videos.
I fuck my ex-husband.
That's because I like how I look when I'm doing it.
You got a bunch of videos.
That's because I like what I see when I'm doing it. Because it's like, damn,
bitch, you swallow like
you made like that, bitch. You made it disappear like that. What do you want?
Hey, talk that
so
shit.
it's about, girl, you know, we throat goats on this couch, chain. That ain't never.
But see, that's the thing.
We gonna keep it cute. That's why it's like, and that's for like I said, that's for me. So it's not even for him.
I like when I was married, I fucked my ex-husband every day, and people be like, "How'd you do that?" Cause listen,
that is a fact. We know the whole daycare knew.
I would go home for my lunch break so I can fuck my husband
and make him food, and then come back. And I would get a little something because
I was a real wife.
A real bitch. You feel me?
But the thing is, I'm a horn dog as well. So it wasn't like I was just doing it for this nigga. No, I needed. No,
I would like some dick as well.
I needed the fuck. You period. Feel me? And I'm one of those women because I was educated by Sue Johansson. Period. And real sex. I know what gets me off. Mm-hmm. Baby, it's no secret. I can make myself nut in 7 minutes.
Period.
7.
Period.
If I teach my nigga how to do it right, by the time we was married, the nigga knew how to do it right.
Period.
Fucking every day wasn't no issue. What's 10 to 15 minutes?
Period.
Because, I gotta make sure I get him off, too.
Period.
You feel me? So, like, what's 10 to 15 minutes a day? I don't have time to set up no camera. I don't have time to get your phone. Baby, we have 4 kids. We sneaking off. We might fuck in the garage.
Period.
Like we might have fucked in the laundry room and type shit. So it's like,
hello.
I've never really given nobody the chance to record me. And like even my man now.
Hi, Daddy.
Baby, when we see each other, them phones is
obsolete. Nobody's trying to look at.
I don't even think I've been with this man for 18 months. I don't even think I put him in my close friends room.
We don't need no tripod set up. We don't need you to hold no phone because I want to feel both your hands on the waist and when it's
on the waist.
We need all of that.
Baby,
we need hair grabbing. We need shoulder grabbing. We need
on throat.
Period. Like, we need all of that. So we don't have time to be trying to.
I'm trying
put
to
no Stanley Kubrick
the edges.
Period.
By the end of this visit, you feel me? No. Like I don't have time for the video. So that's the thing. Like to me, if I was to like be laying next to my nigga, like let's say we just got done fucking because. When I'm with my nigga, we fuck every day too. So let's say we got done fucking, and I go to sleep easy. Shit put me to sleep. I go to sleep easy. So I wake up and I see you watching a video of you fucking your ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That would make me homicidal.
Period. Because what are we doing?
Like,
there's a difference in watching a random bitch do her thing. And you watching the whole you used to be like, because that lets me know that either you thinking about that pussy, you want that pussy, you miss it.
Pussy, and so
what's
are you
up?
Comparing the way that pussy feels to the way my pussy feels?
Because I'm confused. What are we doing?
That's why I don't. And the thing is, let's say
baby,
you're in a relationship.
You don't want me to think about the dinglings that used to know me.
Watch them, man.
I'm just saying, you don't want to do that.
I support domestic violence in this instance.
You don't want to fight. You don't want to have that fight.
Let me say something. But
because niggas be hurt.
But that's the thing, though.
Niggas be hurt. For you to keep some shit like that,
even if I can,
come on now.
Let's say
you don't want to play that game.
A nigga could, cause one thing about me when I was in high school, like when we talking about like niggas being lame. I wasn't fucking niggas, but it was
not in high school. No, ma'am.
It was 2 niggas who knew what I tasted like.
Oh God.
So just imagine that a nigga texting your bitch, cause that's the thing. Niggas be sensitive. Like I said, me seeing you watch a video of you fucking your bitch would make me homicidal. A nigga could text your bitch today and say, "Damn, I missed the taste of you." That nigga would be whooping your ass.
Period. All between the wash and dryer.
Just because a nigga say he missed the taste of you.
Looking at dust and socks. Looking at dust and baby socks.
Because niggas want to believe that they the first nigga you fuck. They can know you not a virgin. They know that shit. You done had 3-4 kids. They
but
know
it's
you
like
not
the
no
idea of it is not.
But they don't
want to
imagine you with no nigga before them.
The same way, I don't want to think about nobody bouncing on your ass either. So the fact that I look up and you was watching that video, do you want to be shot in the head or the chest?
So do they? Okay, let's say they don't watch it the whole time they in a relationship, but they still have it.
Why do you have it? What are you keeping it for? Somebody said they didn't know it was in there, but I don't want to hear that shit either. So now your phone is broke. And we got to go up to the T-Mobile.
I actually know of this young woman who is engaged to her fiance, and on both sides of the fence, both sets of friends and family are saying, please don't get married. Mainly because the nigga ain't shit. And I'm saying, like, even his friends and family are telling her, that nigga ain't shit, baby.
And when that happens, listen to them fucking people.
She's not listening. Anyways.
Listen to them people.
Found a sex tape on his Mac, on his his Air Mac, whatever it's called. What's that shit called? You know, I'm not
MacBook.
That found a sex tape on that, right?
Niggas MacBooks be getting them in trouble. I don't have shit on mine.
He tried to say it was old, but if you're in my close friends, I have taught the ladies. I'm not teaching y'all on YouTube. I have taught the ladies to always check the dates on your videos and photos. And if you have Apple, it's a way to check it, and it's a way to change it. Each one teach one. Right? The niggas don't be up on that. So the niggas said it was old, baby. He had made it 2 weeks ago in their house to
see
with another bitch. And y'all know they still engaged, right? She just said yes to the dress.
And again, and this is why no matter how liberated you are with your vagina, y'all gonna always lose.
She fell out with his friends that apparently because they condone him cheating.
Of course, you hold them accountable and not the person
who cheated.
Moving on, our baby mamas and baby daddies off limits when it comes to having sex or talking to other individuals. Like, are you the type to say, "Oh, nobody can deal with my baby mama. My baby mama need to be single. Oh, nobody can be fucking with my baby daddy. If you fuck with my baby daddy, you a broke, you a lame bitch, blah, 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 blah. Even if you know the person.
Baby, let me tell you something. Can one of y'all bitches please go get my baby daddy?
Listen.
Can y'all listen? He is very happy that I have me a man that takes care of me. But I want somebody to take care of that nigga because this man, I tell y'all we best friends. This man calls me 2 to 3 times a week and get on my fucking nerves. He sure do, because this nigga...
He's better than an argument.
It's better than an argument. It is better than an argument. And this nigga called me before I came to recording. It was a no caller ID phone call. So I was already like skeptical. Hold the fuck up. So I answered it. This dumbass nigga was saying, it ain't baby mama.
Ridiculous.
I said, I know this your stupid ass because let me tell you something. Any bitch ever call my phone about you, I'm laughing.
No, and that
I'm fucking laughing.
And then I'm gonna ask you where you at so I can pull up on you and laugh in your face.
I'm the least serious bitch to beef with.
Man,
first off, let me tell you something. Because the only way you can beef with me is fucking with my money or my kids. That's the only way you could ever beef with me.
I be telling people that.
You fuck with my money or my kids, is up.
And watch your tone.
Any other time, I'm laughing at you.
Watch your tone.
Let's be fucking for real. I'm a joke.
I'm not. You're gonna cry.
No.
On whatever social media app you tried it on, you're gonna cry right where you at.
I'm a fucking joke because I'm gonna laugh with your ass because I'm crazy. You really don't want to take it there because the minute you start, like you said, watch your tone. You get a little too rowdy.
No, like real deal. Watch your mouth.
All
like
right.
Nikki said, I ain't a bar, but it's okay if you don't like me. That's okay.
But watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your fucking mouth. Yeah. So
what's his grandma saying? You ain't gotta talk to me and like me, but you ain't gotta treat me mean. You just stay the fuck out of my way, and I'm gonna stay the fuck out of yours. So no, I don't care.
If anybody call me about my baby daddy, I'm laughing.
Me and my child's father do not interact like that for real. So I really don't care who.
And I don't fuck with niggas in Atlanta, so I would never fuck with nobody in his circle.
But it's a big thing. Like niggas be like, I can't believe that nigga talk to my baby mama, bro. And it's like, sir, you've had children with 6 different women since her. and you've been in several relationships since then.
And then she done filed child abandonment against you.
So it's like, the reason why you're so hyped, you don't even give a fuck about. I'm confused.
Yeah, for real.
Do you know any people who are fiery about their baby mamas?
I know a nigga just like that. I would say his name on this podcast, but then I don't want my friend, because I'm friends with the baby mama. I don't want my friend.
No, I'm serious. Like,
but that shit be so fucking lame, because that nigga is stupid as fuck. And he really tried to say she lame because she started fucking with a nigga in his circle. This nigga is nowhere in his circle. Like, this nigga's not even 3 degrees.
It's like y'all try to find the reason why.
Y'all call anybody y'all fucking homeboy. You could say y'all did a party together. This nigga was a DJ who was founded by the club.
I can't believe she fucking with bruh.
He's not your bruh.
You don't know that man.
You don't know that man. You don't even know that man's real name. You only know his goddamn Instagram name.
Nothing. You don't know nothing about that young man.
But that's your bruh. Like, let's be fucking for real.
Y'all handed flyers out together.
But
that is it.
If we go back to the topic of like how bitches be fucking with they baby daddy's homeboys and shit like that. Do y'all ever find it weird how it's so many scenarios of women actually like niggas dirty macking they homeboys like, bruh, that nigga do not be treating you right. He be outside, he be in bitches' faces and shit. And they literally dirty macking so they can fuck the baby mama.
Yeah.
But still be in the nigga face.
Niggas do that. Yes, niggas do that all the time. Women do that all the time. Like,
but why? Is it a mental illness? Why do you do that?
No, because that's the only game you have. It's a swoop. That's like vultures. They'll watch somebody else kill and get the animal and all the other shit. And as soon as the animal done eating or doing whatever they doing, or even while they're still eating, they'll fly down and start eating off of whatever the other person has killed or whatever they done hunted for. Motherfuckers do that all the time. That vulture shit is real. I'm gonna eat off you. I'm gonna figure out how to get in where I fit in on your situation. Women, men, money, lifestyle, all of that shit. Because people are lazy. I see what you do for that person. I see the Coach bags. I see the glasses. I see the trips. I see the this, that, and the third. So I want some of that too.
For some people, that's just their game. Some niggas ain't smooth enough to just come up and tell the bitch, hey, did. So he got to say, hey, you know, that nigga lame as
he
hell,
lame
man.
as hell.
See, you know what I'm saying? Try to start off money in front of
some niggas ain't got no game.
Yeah.
Nobody, women too. She
Oh,
don't treat you right. She don't be paying you no attention. Oh,
I
heard
you.
She
didn't even cook for you.
Right.
Let me make
Because
if simpler than that.
No.
Who got the most money? Who the baddest? Like
big bank take little bank. You fucking with a broke bitch, baby. Come fuck with a baller.
Take little jabs and shit here and there all throughout the night. Everybody do that shit.
Yeah.
It's lame. It is very lame.
I do think it's very weird behavior when your only way to attain a man or woman is to compare yourself to another man or woman.
Because I thought we never, I don't compare myself to no bitch, girl. Yes, you do. You over there with that list out.
And that's the thing. That's
checking
crazy.
it off.
I literally live like that. I don't compare myself to bitches. But I also not one of them bitches that say it. Like, you feel me? Like, bitches who say it usually be lying.
Yes. More than likely.
Trying to convince somebody.
Yeah, like,
no, that's what it is.
Because
if I don't compare to you, there's no reason for us to even have that conversation. Like, I don't.
But then it'll be the same bitches. Like, I don't even do shit, but they have them captions. They'll use them Nicki Minaj bars as captions. Remember we said the worst thing about Nicki Minaj bars these days is that she's not secure in her queendom. So she throws jabs at other people. You feel me? All these bitches want to be my sons, or these bitches want to be like me, like type shit. I have never posted a caption like that.
Who the fuck told bitches they was me now?
I have never posted a caption like that, where bitches was like, if you second or I'm top pick or something like all that other shit. These are some pick me ass captions, right? Oh, wow. And y'all bitches really be thinking y'all eating. No.
Anybody who throws somebody else under the bus to up they self is lame as hell. Niggas do it, bitches do it. That's just what it is.
The only bitches I talk down on is y'all dirty bitches. And I say it often.
We talking about just like how you said, like the Nicki Minaj shit. Nicki Minaj don't say nothing good about nobody else without, you know what I'm saying? She can't exclude herself from a compliment.
Exactly. She cannot exclude herself out of a compliment. That's the best way to say that shit.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. Man, niggas do that shit too.
Yeah. They do.
Everybody do that shit, man. Well, let me not say everybody. I mean, when I say that, I mean
a vast majority.
All genders, all races. That's what I mean. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, but all
But
races.
it's a lot of y'all.
It's a big sample size of y'all motherfuckers.
It's a nice, hefty bag of you motherfuckers, though. Speaking of hefty. No, I'm just joking.
Hefty.
Period.
This nigga said, this girl had posted a before and after. He said, see, this is why I fat shame big bitches, because look what's under there.
Until I am no longer a rump roast, I can't. Can you Indian give ding-a-ling or vagina? Like, if you be like, okay, I used to deal with this nigga, and your girl be like, okay, well, I talked to this nigga, seen him in the club, he look good, and you realize that's somebody that you used to deal with back in the day. You're like, okay, well, girl, you know, it's cool. You can go do your thing.
So, like the Yelp review earlier. Like, if my friend gave me a Yelp review of the dick.
Right.
And
somebody that, again, that you just might have hit, fuck for at the end of the night, you know, whatever. Not the nigga who give you the big t-shirt, because nigga to give you the big t-shirt, that's
your man.
That's your man. So, you talking about somebody who I'm talking about, you wouldn't even expect to get her pussy up, bra and panties ain't matching, all of that. And then she having to run into the nigga, you're like, okay, well, cool. But after they do their thing or whatever, you start realizing or remembering.
He did have really good.
That nigga did have a curve. And
he used to hit, and I used to come every time that nigga.
So now you're like, well, you know, girl, I
don't really think you should fuck with him no more because I want to fuck him. That's what
so
you're
now
saying, like Indian
So
giving?
are we dirty macking? Are you dirty macking when
that
you do
reverse
that?
dirty macking?
It is, though. I feel like it. Because how you gonna get in the back? Girl, he is dying.
Bitch, at this point, we got to do threesomes.
I don't know. I can't eat no pussy.
Why do people think a threesome means I eat pussy? Because if that's the case...
Because I want my pussy to eat.
Okay, wait. The nigga can do that.
By her?
No, see, that's your problem. You're greedy. That's your problem.
Not I'm greedy.
You're being greedy.
Okay, you just...
So what I'm saying
you
is...
can lick my ass then while he dying there.
Okay, see, no. What I'm saying is...
But I'm not doing nothing.
When if it's a male, female threesome, the thing is, people automatically be like, oh, that's a train. And it's like, no, it's not. Because a train means back to back. Like, they're not doing it at the same time.
Multiple.
They're doing it at the exact same time.
There's got to be an abandoned building. Niggas got to not take their jeans all the way off.
Yeah,
it's a lot of stuff that goes into a train.
It's a lot of shit. Like, listen, I was witness to a train one time,
Baby,
and I was so disgusted.
Let me tell you something.
Because not only was I disgusted by the niggas,
the worst strip party I ever went to, the worst strip party I ever went to, the worst stripper party I ever went to, the worst stripper party I've ever went to, it was terrible because it was a fucking, like, it was like a closet.
It was an orgy?
It was like, niggas was really taking turns going in there and busting this bitch. And the one, like, it was one of the dancers. It was just a regular bitch that was at the party. We over here doing our thing. Everybody, you know, living their best life. And then you look up and this nigga's literally lined up out of a door to go in there and see her.
Was she drunk?
No, she was very much aware of what was going on. So it was like, you hoes. Whatever. Moving on. Y'all shame these niggas for trains.
I still shame the niggas because what Pimp C say? That's gay.
That's weird.
That's gay.
A bunch of niggas in the room jacking off they dick out, waiting for their part. Like, no.
Like, that's weird.
No.
But a male,
and then I saw one on camera where motherfuckers was sharing condoms. You nut, you rinse it out, you give, like, that's, like, you, like, no.
Don't you rinse off the protection of the damn latex?
What is the, like, first of all, as a man,
and
you shouldn't want to put your dick,
a 3-pack of condoms?
What? You shouldn't want to put your dick nowhere where another nigga see done been. I don't care how many times you rinse it. Like y'all say, certain shit just as filthy. If a bitch get her face nutted on, I can't kiss the bitch because she had a nigga nut on her face. But you can share a goddamn condom.
But you know, it's places in like Amsterdam and like Europe and shit where it's like bitches on one side of a wall and niggas is just going in there fucking holes in the wall.
It's called a glory hole.
That's wild.
It is. Because you have no idea who this person is, what they got, what's going on.
And I saw a video of a nigga.
Because you don't know if there's a man or a woman on the other side of that hole.
Well, I'm
talking about real glory holes, baby. I'm talking about where you just stick the dick in there and
whoever's willing. I was watching on XNXX, it was bitches and it was niggas like going down to eat, like they still eating it.
Yeah.
But literally, you know this bitch has had her legs open for at least 2 hours getting fucked by random niggas that she don't know. Anyways, a male, female threesome, the two niggas don't have to touch each other. I hate when people say that. So what I'm saying to you is, if I decide to say bitch,
so then it's
I
not
want
fun
the dick
then.
back.
So it's not fun then. Because he fucking you, and then he fucking me. He could have just, you could just came to see me thing and go see her tomorrow. Because we'll be all in the room for where everybody having their own individual body.
So you saying...
What's the gravy in that? What's congealing us? What's
tying us all together?
No, where is it? The shit, the string that go around the ham.
Macaroni and cheese?
Where is that? No, because we got the meat. What size?
We need the binder.
Where's the gluten? The thickening agent? Like, where's that? I'm just waiting.
So
I'm on the shade room while he doing what he doing to you.
In a threesome, the bitch has to touch you, but you're not touching the bitch.
That's why I'm not doing it, because it's not gonna be fair to you.
So you're
because
saying,
when it's your turn and I start running,
gay enough to let a bitch eat your pussy?
Probably not, because a lady tried to get me when I was on the trip one time, and I'm telling y'all, I'm scary for real. I will look at y'all from over here. I might even grab a butt cheek, lift a titty, but please do not pull your pussy out. I will call the police.
What do you mean lift a titty?
Like that? Ooh, that motherfucker got some weight on it.
You just had to touch it. Some people are so gay. She didn't even did the air.
You asked me.
She could have did the air.
Why would I use the air when there's a perfectly ample titty that I can use as an example? I could have used my own, but
She could have, but she got ample titties.
See? We love titties on this couch. I don't got ample titties. You got way more titties than me, bitch.
No, I don't.
You're such a liar. We do this every day.
We definitely do.
That's
the problem.
Look at my coconuts. And then look at yours.
Look at them.
Please, bitch. Yeah.
They did look the same.
Thank you. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. This bitch.
Look, you see how my whole hand come yours?
This bitch. No. First of all,
boop, boop.
she lifted up a little Prius, and then she lifted up the bus. So let's be fucking for real. If we're gonna do anything, but anyway,
okay.
Can you India give it? Can you take it back once you've given the blessing? Can you take it back?
India give dick and pussy. You cannot. Let's be fucking for real.
That's lame.
Like for one, it's already pushing it, sharing it.
So I'm saying, are you sharing it though? Because you're not technically fucking it no more. Are you fucking it? Are you gonna go back and fuck it if you wanted to India give it? Do that mean that you're going back? You're doubling back?
No, I'm not doubling back. I'm not doubling. That's the thing.
Because what did you do for me to stop fucking you in the first place for you to be free enough?
That's where we always have to go back and remember, right? Because
that's why I say,
even with the Yelp review, she didn't tell me why they stopped fucking. Because if you would have just said that the nigga tries to trap you with the dick and then he likes to throw his feelings on top of that shit, I'd have never tried the dick.
Right. If you're gonna tell the tea, tell it all.
Tell it all.
Tell it all.
Cause the nigga was a sap. He wanted a relationship, and unfortunately, in college,
that's not really what we're trying to do.
That's not realistic.
But that's what I'm saying earlier. Like when I said earlier, you bitches be so quick to holler, "I fucked your man." Okay, so what happened? Why the dick ain't throwing it in the circle no more?
Also, can we talk about the contorted view of bitches feeling like, okay, yeah, you fucked my man, but can you show me that he paid a bill? Or all you gave up was wet pussy? What? Bitch, she fucked your man. It don't matter. That's it. That's the goal. That's it. That's all I wanted from the nigga.
You're a part of the collection. It don't matter.
Why do y'all feel like
it don't matter?
It doesn't matter because he didn't give up no money. Baby, he still cheated on you.
Like, no, for real.
He still cheated. If you're telling me that all you equate your relationship to is the financial security, then that's your problem, not mine. Don't make that insecurity mine. I'm telling you that intimate connection you thought you had with that nigga don't matter.
And it don't.
Because I fucked your nigga.
And did.
Like, I ain't never been to be one in that situation because I don't like fucking nobody who belongs to somebody else.
Because, as the old folks say, you lose them.
How you get them? And then
and that's real.
I just told y'all I don't like having unprotected sex. And unfortunately, a lot of y'all niggas is out here having unprotected sex, right?
Freely. I'm telling you, I remember this dude was talking about how he would go, like, y'all know, I'm sure everybody knows what Orange Crush is. Mm-hmm. How he said he would literally, what's up? How he would, exactly. So he would literally say he would go to Orange Crush and be fucking bitches raw and nothing in them, knowing that I'm finna be going to a whole nother state. I'm not giving you my real number. I never gave you my real name. So now there's a possibility that you about to bring a life into this world and you don't even know where or who this nigga is for real.
Can we even stop at the point that why do we always have to be scared of babies? That nigga could have gave you AIDS.
That too. That too.
HIV. He could have gave you the most incurable disease. That's why herpes is so prevalent now.
I'm scared of kids.
Hey, I saw something today.
If I got some shit, you just staple that pussy up, never use it again. But a kid
went to the court because he wanted to ask for the courts to reduce his child support payment. His child support payment is $1.50 for each child he has. He's 32 years old and he has 30 children. That's $45. His child support is $45. So some of the women only get $1.50. And he went in there and asked because they are garnishing his wages. He works minimum wage, and I don't think he gets much else. What are y'all thoughts?
Ain't none.
I ain't got one single motherfucking thought.
And I'm gonna pull this shit up
because I just want to know.
Ain't none.
What makes
because
you?
Why would you
I always
out here?
question what makes the person be the 5th baby mama, but what makes you be the 27th? What makes you be the 13th?
Just so y'all can see.
What makes you be?
Real, I did not make that up.
What makes you be the 30th? What makes you think he's gonna be different for my kids?
11 women.
11 women.
Do you know how disrespectful it is to get that little direct deposit ding and it be a fucking $1?
My problem is, as a woman, knowing that you had the 5th child, because after 4 kids, child support ain't shit no more.
It really ain't.
So after
you gotta be the first to strike or nothing at all, honey.
Once you had that 5th child, why'd you even go file for child support? Y'all bitches just wanted food stamps at this point. That's the only reason I can think of bitches filing for child support at that many kids, because food stamps don't let you file for food stamps without putting that nigga on child support. So is that the reason why? Because I don't know. That's why I ain't got food stamps. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, is that the reason why? Because who the fuck is seeking $1 in court?
And I don't know, just looking at the women like, why would you want to be baby number what such and such and such? Why you out here throwing that dick in the circle knowing that you cannot pay? Oh, I ain't finna throw this.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm not worried about the nigga throwing the dick in the circle because we done had this conversation on live before and Nini done, got mad at me. But I'm going to tell y'all this one more fucking time. And this goes with my misogyny for real. A woman controls what goes between her legs.
I get that, but at the same time, now you want somebody to lower your shit because of a decision that you made when all you had to do was wrap that motherfucker up.
But the bitch didn't have to file for child support.
But at the same time, there is responsibility in sex for both parties.
Yes, there is.
So not to just sit there and blame everything on the man or the woman. Both of y'all are responsible for this shit.
Both of y'all are stupid as fuck.
To even do it. First of all, I don't even think you should be fucking anymore. You should take a break. I
need y'all niggas to get fixed.
No, for real. You can still have fun when the rabbit ain't got no gun.
I was literally just telling my little brothers how y'all remember I told y'all last week how the government shows y'all the movie to give y'all idea. So the purge is gonna happen. It's gonna be in one major city sometime soon. The way they shutting down financial infrastructures and everything like that. It might be California. They might be starting with them first, is how they did the Silicon Valley, that bank and everything like that. And then the Cash App nigga and that's another episode. But we will get into it. Y'all know I got some thoughts. So I just need some more research. Anyways. They're going to real life do the purge because there's too many people here.
Is it? And we just said ain't no men's?
There's too many people here. No men. And then on top of that, America envies China in a lot of levels. And China can control their population. It's a lot of niggas there, and guess what they do? They kill the daughters. Or they smuggle them away to get adopted somewhere else.
Exactly.
And nobody's adopted American kids. I mean, am I lying? I'm just saying.
Come on, wrap it up.
Niggas don't want peanut butter and cheese in their house.
Wrap it up. Cause we going down.
Damn, just saying. They're not, so like.
Peanut butter and cheese. Yep.
I'm just saying, like, at this point, a nigga having 30 kids, that nigga should have been killed at 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, like, listen.
Like, why y'all letting people procreate that much? If they like, even if they like the Dugans, where they have 17 kids, that's what their name is. That was on TLC and shit.
The
Duggars or whatever. I don't watch TV. I just be knowing about.
And then
pop culture.
one of the fucking kids end up being in some shit about child pornography.
Because you don't watch all 17 of them fucking kids.
Yeah, you really. How do you do that? I can't, man. Listen.
You
My
don't
babies
watch
are
all
here.
17
At
of
the
them
most,
kids.
we may have 3 at a time, like I got now. And baby, let me tell you something. It's hard keeping it, like, baby, man.
Baby, that's my problem. I'm too attached to my fucking kids. If I'm laying on that couch, all y'all in this living room with me, so I can see what y'all doing on y'all damn tablets, y'all, and what we watching.
I cannot.
Only time they not with me is if I'm doing homework, recording, or they in practices, and I know what they doing in practices.
Baby, Tootie come down here, get us something to drink. I'll let y'all tomorrow.
Listen,
She is something else.
I sleep with my door open.
But you allow your child the freedom to be themselves, and you give them space. But that doesn't mean
It's
that
just
you don't
easy
do
when you have
your
less
due
kids.
diligence.
We're just talking about like y'all niggas over procreating. That's ridiculous, and that still comes from a lack of sex education.
It does.
Honestly, let's go there real quick. What age do you think we should be teaching sex education in schools? For one, we should go back to teaching them in schools because I don't know where
they're having sex in middle school.
So when
They're talking about sex in elementary. I feel like you should start introducing the body in
said they giving kids condoms in elementary school.
Yeah.
They didn't say they giving them condoms.
Yes.
Show me the part where they saying that, because I know they teaching sex education in kindergarten.
That's part of their new sex education.
They said that they having too many kids.
They are giving them condoms in elementary school because they are having sex.
That's true. Okay, I will say it's some extremities. However, it's Chicago, so them niggas probably is fucking in 4th and 5th grade because they're shooting guns in 4th and 5th grade. Them niggas be dead by 7th grade.
It's called the Condom Availability Program.
Yeah, that's okay. 5th grade and up. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, I'm about to say, but they start teaching sex education in kindergarten.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
You're in elementary. You're in elementary school.
I'm about to say
So it's like,
grade.
I feel like that's a right. Yeah, you in elementary and 5th.
I mean, yeah, but well, in some states, because some states 5th grade is actually still middle school.
Yeah. Or junior
Middle
high.
school is 6.
They have junior high.
No, I'm about to say, because I was born in Seattle, and they had junior high. Junior high was 5th through 8th grade.
Yeah, well, here.
If it's called
Elementary is 5th.
I mean, not all places down here.
I mean, not all, but I'm saying, like, so it's like, it's still, just to say that you're still considered a child, a kid, an adolescent. Mm-hmm. But the fact that we're having to get into this stuff because they're already having sex. So yes, by that time when your body is developing, I done seen middle school and elementary kids with bigger titties and fatter asses than me.
And that's why I feel like sex education should be taught before they even start having sex. Like, okay, if
they're developing, you need to be having that conversation
before they're developing. Because development means the puberty has already started. How am I going to teach you about something you're going through? I don't
feel like a 3rd grader should be hearing about reproduction because they're really not there at that point in time.
That's crazy.
They're really not there. In 3rd grade,
that's you limiting their scope of understanding.
I don't feel like that's limiting. I feel like at the same time, although we do want to teach it, we also want to be mindful of showing them something that may spark their interest in something and have them doing that shit too, which is the reason why I had an issue with the condoms in 5th grade.
And I think I think sometimes people contort the understanding of sex, because the thing is, my mama taught me about sex in 2nd grade. I didn't start having actual, like I started having oral sex, like when I said men were tasting me. I started having oral sex at 16.
Let's not just say men was tasting. It just sounded like you
Okay,
was
well,
just
yeah, boys.
giving
like,
buffet.
yeah, you feel me? I wasn't fast. But, like, boys would say, and I didn't have actual sex until 18. And I really feel like that came from sex education and having that conversation early with my mother. Because, in reality, like I said, yeah, we were sneaking porn. Yes, we did read erotica books. It made us interested. But it made you learn more about yourself as far as, like, and then, okay, think about it in this terms. It's nothing for kids to pick up on natural relationships, right? Yeah. They're in pre-K. They're in pre-K, 3-year-old classes, kindergarten. They go, one of the centers is house, right? Mm-hmm. There's the mom and the daddy, and somebody has to be a baby. So you're telling me by 3rd grade they can't understand how the baby came? You're telling me that? If you put it in, because think about it. Remember, we're both teachers. We know how we have to do lesson plans. We know how in the curriculum it says house is a necessary center because it teaches them certain skills. So you're telling me if they're learning these skills and building and having the building blocks of understanding, you're telling me by the age of 8 and 9 years old, they cannot understand the basic knowledge of, for one, you have a vagina. You have a penis.
So that's what I'm saying. The understanding of the human. That's what I feel like this.
No, you teach your body that. You teach your children anatomy by the time they can talk.
I get that, but what I'm saying is knowing when you're in sexual education and they start going into the body and its performances and what it does and third. Because again, you as a parent at home should already be teaching your child to be familiar with their body parts and not they toot or they do or they this, but teaching them exactly what the words are and what they mean and where they are. So what I'm saying is in that setting, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, that's where you start those conversations, I do believe. But going straight into this dick, into the vagina, and then to have I feel like it should be a process in the way that they do teach it. I feel like it should be a way that it's done. Not just, hey, here we go. You put the condom on top of the banana, and them kids gonna be looking like, what the fuck?
No,
in 3rd grade, you're still coloring and circling shit.
I think that's what people assume sex education is. Unless y'all have actually taken the time to look at the curriculums, you're only gonna see what the trigger points are. People only pay attention to what people have complained about majority. So people gonna complain about, why are you giving my 5th grader condoms? So that's why that's the most known part of it. But if you look at the curriculum, they probably very much can be talked about in 3rd grade, the reproductive system. That's it. It could be a science, life
and that's
science
what I'm
thing.
talking about. Okay, the younger girls, because my daughter is in the 3rd grade and has started her menstrual.
Okay.
So it's like it's those kind of conversations, knowing how the body works in the 5th and the 3rd, having those conversations. So that's what I'm talking about in school, talking about those kind of things. And then when you gradually move into the 4th and the 5th grade, that's when you start talking about reproducing and sex and sperm and all this stuff.
I think that's too slow, because if you think about it, like you just said, your daughter's in the 3rd grade and she has started menstruating already.
Yeah.
So she should have known about menstruating by 1st grade. That's what your body is going to do eventually, right? You should know about my children, because the thing is, like I've just said, how open I am with my kids and stuff like that. So my kids, as long as they have walked in the bathroom, and my 2-year-old's like, what's that in your underwear? What, you got a diaper on?
I mean,
no,
of course, Skylar has asked questions, and we're going
menstruating.
to teaching her about this stuff. But what I'm saying is actual going into the philosophy, the this, that, and the third.
Yes.
Talking to those kids. I mean, Alicia, let's be fucking for real.
Yes.
Kids.
Yes, my children know
second grade.
My children know what
in second grade.
Yes, I have a 2nd grader and a 4th grader, and both my daughters understand what is the purpose of menstruating. Why are you bleeding? Because your body is releasing an egg because you were not pregnant that month. Yes, they know exactly what that is.
I mean, that's a part of the menstrual cycle.
I'm saying,
but are you teaching them? Okay, and then you get on top of the dick and then you ride it.
Nobody
this, that, and the
teaches
third.
positions.
That's
sex
sexual
education.
positions.
No,
that's
nobody
sexual
teaches
education.
Positions in sex
that's
education.
having sex.
Okay, so when you had sex education, you learned about positions? No, we learned about diseases. We learned about the consequences of having sex.
So that's what I'm saying. So if you're passing out condoms, that means you're teaching more than the STDs or this, that, and the third.
You're teaching exactly STDs and how to prevent them. You're teaching different ways, because that's another thing. People learn about birth control in sexual education. Parents, that's another thing. Parents didn't. When I was in high school, because I was educated in a way better school system in Clayton County. So when I had sexual education, it was in 5th and 6th grade. That was part of our curriculum in Savannah. When we had sexual education, and a lot of the girls by 4th and 5th grade had started their period. I didn't start my period till 8th grade. But of course, like I said, my mom had a conversation with me in 3rd grade because it was just on her. I don't know why it was on her mind, I guess. But in those instances, when they were talking about sex, when they was talking about, okay, so we've learned the reproductive, we know the woman has this so she can get pregnant. We know the man produces this so they can help get a woman pregnant. All right, so when a man and a woman properly does this, this is what happened. However, they taught basically a mindfulness. They were saying like you can't share these body parts with everybody. I will say I did go to a Catholic based school, but you can't share these body parts with everybody. And the ways to prevent the bad parts of sex is birth control, condoms. This is what a condom looks like. Yes, we like what's that? Y'all remember the episode of 1-on-1 where they had the blow up condom in her room and it was like a balloon and they had made it into a balloon because they didn't realize how big a condom can blow up to. Mm-hmm. They were giving us condoms so we could see what it feels like and knows like the chemical on the outside that helps break down the semen so a woman can't get pregnant. We learned that in 5th grade, 6th grade. I don't think that's something that's too much because the reason is these kids in this past, the generations under us have not been taught that.
Okay, that's 5th grade. I'm talking about 1st and 2nd grade. We talking about having sex? We're still talking about the kids who are just now getting in routines and repetition of doing certain things.
I think sometimes people limit the aspects of children because they're limiting what they think they can understand. Because if that's the case, then you wouldn't have 10-year-olds graduating college. Like, you wouldn't have kids that are able to graduate high school.
There's a difference in you learning to having retention on certain subjects or history, math, this and the third, and you being smart.
That is so ass backwards. You're saying you should understand shit you will never know in life, that you will never use in life, instead of knowing what your body can and cannot do.
I never said anything. What I said is you
just said that's different.
No, you brought up the fact that a 10-year-old graduated this, that, and the third. But what I'm saying is it is a difference in you knowing math and curriculum and you learning this, that, and the third, and versus you knowing, oh, well, if I have sex, I'm going to have a child, this, that, and the third at 3rd fucking grade. No, when you're not. 10 years old, at that point, you should be aware of your body.
3rd grade is 8 and 9. 10 is 4th. It's not that much. It's only a year or two difference. Honestly, the thing is, it can only go to show and how people raise their children. It's not like
we're trying to show you throwing shade.
No, I'm saying
okay, because we can get into it.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, don't do that.
People get offended easily if you think something differently than them. However, I do want
people
to realize.
I don't feel offended at all. If that's what you choose to do in your household and your girls are well versed in that age group or whatever, that is awesome. Mm-hmm. That way, when they enter into that state, then that's what they're aware and this, that, and the third. And I chose to do it a different way because number one, my child is special needs. So there are certain things that she's not going to grasp or understand, so I have to go about it a different way. So if you want to start teaching your child at 1st or 2nd, or you want to teach them in kindergarten, that's great. But I feel like there is a gradual process because they're still learning and retaining things. They're still figuring certain things out about themselves. So now we got to talk about this, that, and the third. I feel like that may be overwhelming, but that's my thought process. But do I feel like you're wrong in your views of how you feel about how shit should be taught?
But no,
absolutely not.
I would never think anybody's wrong for how they decide to converse with their children.
Absolutely not.
And like I said, it's different for how you feel about it because, like you just said your child has special needs. That is a different playing field because you have to make sure they're in a different space of grasping certain things and they have to build up different routines. But I don't think if we're speaking about other children like in actual school curriculums, there should not be a huge oh my gosh over children learning.
No, because the reason why they're doing it is because their girls are pregnant.
And why are they pregnant? Because nobody talked to them. Nobody felt like they were mature enough to do stuff, but they got themselves in situations where they were doing shit because they were persuaded by a boy who knows too much. They were persuaded by somebody who probably possibly molested them.
Okay, I get what you're saying in the fact that, okay, so if we had been having these conversations before, we wouldn't be passing out condoms.
I mean,
Look,
I mean, it's still nothing wrong with giving the education, but at the same time, it's like
I told y'all
preventative measures.
Episodes, I didn't do none of that. Like, we didn't have none of that fucking what the shit, the little baby, the play baby, the egg,
egg,
all sugar,
keep that shit alive and all that. We ain't do none of that. All right, it was not until 9th grade that we did anything regarding like we knew about sex. They told us about sex. They say words and shit like that. But it wasn't until 9th motherfucking grade that we actually had like. Showed us condoms, gave us condoms, and all that crazy shit like that.
And y'all was probably already having sex by then.
Most definitely.
So
most definitely.
I don't know what the grade is now and all that shit, but my dad is.
They don't do it in the grades no more.
Wait, what you mean?
Wait.
I mean, in Georgia schools, they don't teach sex ed.
They don't.
They don't
what?
teach
Wait,
huh? That's what I'm saying. They took it out of schools, and that's why they have the issue they're having now.
They went from 9th grade, and then they did like push it down.
Wait, hold on.
Listen, I'm finna tell you. It went from 9th grade, and then it went down. It was a big deal. They like the courts.
Yeah, they went down to like 6th grade.
Board of Education and all that shit was in it. It went down to 6th grade, and then
they got rid of it.
Like 2-3 years later, they got rid of it altogether. And it wasn't just Georgia. It was Georgia,
Florida, Tennessee. It was like a lot of Southern Belt, the Georgia, all this stuff.
They took that shit out completely.
It's literally a part of health. We not teaching it in health.
But that's literally the reason I'm saying they don't have health class no more. They have gym.
They have gym. They have
you know how? And remember how back in school we had a semester of gym, a semester of health. Like
I think the only schools in Georgia that have a health class is if you're
charter.
Yeah, like charter schools. If you and that's still like that's an elective to give you an alternative to gym. Mm-hmm. So the kids who don't have gym class, they have health class. Mm-hmm. So no, they don't. They don't do it.
It counts as a wellness course or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we have such, like, the generation, I literally said the generation under us, that's why all of them are so hypersexual. They have gained an easier access to porn and sexual sites, but not having any education. And I honestly, like, the condom thing I understand, but that's the least of my worries, honestly. The diseases are on a rise. The syphilis was almost to the point where it was like, but like by the time we hit like 10th, 11th grade, it was like one of the least factored STDs. Now it's back on the rise as one of the highest ones in the city of Atlanta.
Damn, they got super gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea is now a Superman.
There's there are actually
superheroes. I'm just
saying.
saying.
A whole slew of fucking new
because
STIs.
Because what I say, bitches don't feel like it's nothing wrong with it, anything that they can go and get a shot or take a pill for. I literally heard bitches say I can take a pill for that.
But that's older bitches. Young bitches aren't saying that. Young bitches aren't going to the doctor for that. They don't know their vaginas to know what's going on with their vaginas, to know what diseases they have, because they're not being taught and told about it.
Right. A couple months ago when all them girls was talking about how they smell like fish and this, that, and the third and all that.
And you be like, how do you not know that? But they
openly having the conversation about that. Yeah. You remember that, right? Mm-hmm. That was a couple months ago. It was
somebody was openly in public talking about how they smell like fish.
What?
It was a whole thing on TikTok
about the sit down air. I'm like, yes.
But one, I never understood that. What is sit down air?
When you sit down, that little gust of wind come up.
Or bathroom air. They be talking
that
about
bathroom air. That little puff. You see that?
Or they be talking about.
I don't smell nothing.
Because it ain't supposed to stank, ho. We not nasty bitches.
I'm confused though. When did that come from?
When women leave.
Because some bitches sit down, air stink.
When women leave the bathroom, apparently you can smell them. Like if a bit leave the bathroom, it still be a smell.
Like you ain't never went in the bathroom behind a bitch and had their meat okay.
Like,
my homegirl used to be like, hey.
Maybe they pussy musty.
Period. No. And, ooh. Cause it's like
I hate a musty pussy, but I understand in Atlanta.
Cause you sweat in the little creases,
it's hot and sweaty. But that's why you keep wipes in your bag.
Hello.
And I in Atlanta, if you can't get you 2 showers during the summer, at least give yourself a whole bath in the public bathroom. I don't care.
Or get you some of that baby powder. Line that thing up.
Baby powder causes cancer.
Everything fucking causes cancer. The food, the smoke, the air, the pathogens we come in contact with.
And I'm not giving up my real red meat, so I'll give up baby powder.
Okay? You're going to hell.
Like,
you're annoying.
I'm eating blood to the day I die. Okay.
Some of these girls don't even know how to wash. Like They don't know what you're supposed to do.
And their mothers aren't having conversation with them.
No, because do you remember the conversation we had a while ago about bitches arguing about that you can literally wipe any way you want. It doesn't matter which way you wipe. You don't remember that shit?
Or using soap.
I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to bring it.
Touching yourself a certain way and all that shit. Like, man, it's a lot going on.
Because there's certain soaps. First of all,
You cannot wipe yourself any fucking kind of way. I wish you dirty bitches would come over to my house telling me you wiping back the fucking front. You dirty dick bitches.
Stall them out, Debo.
Like,
You fucking cock bitch.
You absolutely
This motherfucker say
not.
No, you cannot.
Y'all are dirty.
But we know that though. So maybe we do need to start it first. My apologies.
I told you. I can see. Because literally kindergarten, first grade is when bitches start using the bathroom by themselves. The teacher not in the bathroom with them no more.
You know what? No, I will say I do agree with the point of the fact that we do view children as little, they don't know, but they are aware. No. But the only thing that I'm saying about I don't feel like you're wrong. The only thing I feel is that I feel like it just should be a gradual thing.
And that's what I'm saying. Yes, if they start at a younger age, it's easy to be gradual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you talking about. Like, you mean like the little infographs and the little
videos, don't show all them pictures and shit like that. You feel me?
Right. That's what I was thinking. Because that's how we got taught.
Teach me what my body is.
Yes.
Second, third grade, teach me what my body is. Third grade, fourth grade, teach me what my body does.
Right.
Type shit. You feel me? But the reason I had to go full out with my kids because I talk too fucking much. I don't stop at just saying,
but your babies have always been inquisitive.
Oh yeah, my babies ask questions about every fucking thing.
And I love the fact that as a mama, I'm not finna bullshit. Oh, well, this is your tootie. This is your no. We're gonna talk about what it is.
You should start speaking on that because that's what I had to do with Kyrie. Like when we started speaking on that was when you start asking about it. Mm-hmm. Like when you started realizing,
when you're aware of what it is,
when I started noticing, like, all right, now he asking about breasts. Mm-hmm. Like that was a real thing I had to explain. Okay, like
boys a titty
breasts,
man.
Boys don't have breasts. That's why and he just staring.
We have meat there, but it's not.
The whole conversation and everything, and boom, but I don't feel like you should. All right, at 5 years old, boom, and then also there are a lot of immature parents. And I love my nigga Boosie, but I feel like Boosie is probably...
He's the worst parent example.
He's a great example of what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, he's a horrible parent.
Immature when it comes to sexual education.
Because why are you overloading your kids in sexual nature?
See, that's what I'm afraid of when it comes to teaching them that young.
Like, they shouldn't be able to get you a
think about what Wayne said about how a nigga thought getting him a stripper and getting him head as a child... That's not, you get what I'm saying? So,
but honestly, a lot of those, that's normal in Louisiana because a lot of my family in Louisiana, like my little cousin probably just turned 18, been fucking since he was 10.
And that's cool, but that shit is stemmed in some weird old
shit. It's horrible. Like, I call his mama a horrible mama all the time.
You know what I mean? It comes from
because why you ain't know your son was fucking at 10?
Wait, who mama horrible?
Oh, one of my cousins' mama.
Oh.
Mama's a low down dirty bitch because why you ain't know your son was fucking at the age of 10? Why is a 10-year-old fucking his babysitter? That is molestation, and you didn't do nothing to protect him. But you sitting here saying, yeah, my son out here fucking and he 12. You bragging about it, but bitches, and that's really the problem. That's another reason why I feel like sex education need to be taught early on, especially sometimes to our boys, because when it comes to those single mothers, sometimes those single mothers to little boys are trash as fuck. Trash.
Man, it's women that want to have they dress their son. The nigga is 4 years old, bro. Why is you dressing the nigga like he finna go sell some dope, bro?
Oh, that's it was a whole thing on Twitter.
You really setting him up on some this. You want to be with your son type shit. You molding your son into the nigga. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
On some weirdo shit.
It was a whole Twitter about this little kindergarten girl. She, the mama was like, the mama posted her pictures on TikTok, and somebody was like, I just don't believe that this little girl can play at the playground because she's dressing her in crop tops and bell bottoms, little short. She's a kindergartner, like for style, and it's a cute style. but not to go to school in, because now you put her in these little mini dresses and she can't even play on the swings. Because now y'all worry about boys seeing her panties and she's 5.
Or what about, think about putting that responsibility on the child. Because now you to put these clothes on the child. They go to school, mess them up. Now you telling a little, a toddler or a child, you know what I'm saying, a child, you done got your clothes dirty. Like, motherfucker, what you think
I hate when people put designer clothes on for their kids because of daycare. We hated that. We hated that.
What's going to happen?
We literally show y'all our schedule. We go outside in the morning and the evening. You put Timmy in his Burberry shirt for fucking what? He's going outside.
Cause I'm getting my break.
Putting this responsibility on no child.
Right, and you're not putting it on me either.
Girl, cause I wish you would. I wish you would.
Like 10.
Can you change him into these shoes before y'all go out and put him on these pants and this shirt?
Remember you said to cover up that little boy because he used to wear button-down polos all the time. He had to cover up for painting time. Bitch, you put him in that.
Right.
Thank you. You know, don't put that responsibility on that child.
You put him in that.
Y'all about to have a one-of-a-kind shirt.
We painting in this bitch.
Period.
I got another one.
Bitch, I done showed part of these lesson plans. We sticking to this.
Let me get y'all thoughts on this. In the last month, I have seen 2 videos on social media that kind of like, every time I see something like that, it pissed me off, right? So the first one I saw was a little boy's birthday, and the theme was BMF.
That man wanted Paw Patrol. I saw that shit.
Thank you.
That man ain't want no... Listen, I got mad when Ari had threw your son's 3rd birthday party as that like gangster party type
The bodega?
But look.
Cause he don't know what that is.
That one wasn't as bad as the motherfucker who just had
a Krishan Rock party.
Krishan themed birthday, bro.
Krishan who?
Krishan Rock. I swear.
That little nigga don't know who that is.
It was a girl.
A 2-year-old girl.
She don't know who that is, and if she do know who that is, that's bad mothering. Bad mothering.
Why are we doing this? I could get the BMF because that's a show. You know what I'm saying?
I can't get that because my 8-year-old shouldn't be watching that with me.
About cocaine being sold.
I'm not saying that he watched it. Maybe he just done seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility just seeing like the commercial or see the picture.
And I want my birthday party to be like that, daddy.
Yeah, like the clothes. I can kind of see that. But Krishan Rock as a theme for a birthday, that's
because the newer generation really don't even know who the fuck Meech is for real.
I don't know. I'm trying to give us a grace. You feel me?
No,
ain't no grace. Ain't no grace. What you said? That baby wanted Bluey. That baby wanted Paw Patrol. That baby wanted Bubble Guppies. That baby wanted Blippi.
That's why I hate that shit, man. I understand your king gotta look nice.
Grace is going to be
but your child should not be dripped down in Chanel, bro.
See, if Gracie's going to talk education with sex to the kids, I probably wouldn't even be tripping.
Because Gracie's Corner would teach it in a way that's ethnic still.
It is. In the way that... I'm finna fucking leave. I'm finna go.
We need something other than Coco Melon around
Clearly, y'all see that she be pissing me off.
Anyways, but I'm just saying, yeah, that child did not want... that.
We passionate about the kids, honey.
I'm tired of adults. I'm tired.
We know.
I didn't even finish this sentence.
No, it don't need. Listen, that's it. That's another shirt. I'm fucking crying because there's nothing else to be said.
I'm tired of adults.
I'm tired of adults.
But let's be real, because kids are assholes. But anyways, like that's another episode.
Because when we said that shit to Milan, she was like, "How could you say that about?" No, when you have kids, you'll know, bro.
Shawty, my child came up to me today while I was doing my homework and said, "Mommy, can I get some?" Can I get some oranges? And I'm like, yeah, I put all the snacks in the area where they can grab them themselves. So I was like, yeah, why you even ask me that? And she was like, I just want you to see my hair. So I turned around. Shawty got my wig on. My wig.
Slapped.
My Steve Madden
I knew the shoes was on because they love putting her shoes on.
They love putting
But the thing is that be wearing them and working them, honey.
Had my Steve
dancing in
on,
them.
Had my wig on.
The boots.
And had my hoops on. And was like... And I was like, what the hell you got on? I'm you. You're not, because you look tacky as hell. Go in the house. Like, no, you're not. Like, my kids are assholes, okay? So, I love them to death. But,
Not... Again,
no,
it's
I'm
the subtle shade
adults
for me.
Projecting their wants and their stupid ass I don't know if like their thoughts, insecurities, ideas, anything that's dumb as fuck, they decide to put it in the children's form so it could be more digestible. However, it makes you look more idiotic because we know the kid did not ask for that shit.
And like the girl who dressed her daughter as a Chanel purse that year for Halloween.
We know that who was dressing their kids up as Jeffrey Dahmer. That child ain't watched no fucking Dahmer series.
I have no idea who that is. You just found out who it is.
Let's be fucking.
So it's like, so what?
Like, and listen, and I even get mad. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you, and y'all know I'm pro-black as fuck. But I get mad when people like dress their kids under the age of 6 or 7 as Malcolm X. Baby, my child did not understand not a damn Malcolm X speech until the age of 10, and she not there yet. So that's what I'm saying. Malcolm
and
X
again,
is
some of
not
y'all
taught
still
in
figuring
schools.
it out.
Malcolm X not taught in schools. So when y'all dress these kids up as shit that don't make sense to me, I know it was your dumb ass.
It was your
projection.
idea. Right. It was your idea.
And I'm pro-black as fuck. I believe in Malcolm X's message.
Weird because I remember one of my like greatest memories, right? No cap. I went to a school in Philly called Little Hearts Haven, and we had a Black History Month report thing, but them back, this was black. You talking about pro-black?
This
was back then.
Yeah,
right?
we was black back then.
So this was not no regular shit. This was the parents coming up.
We was black back then.
Man, all the parents from the entire school came
I hate both of y'all.
Everybody came up to the school to watch everybody kid do their little, you know what I'm saying, black performance. Motherfucker, I was Master Moose. I had this little outfit on.
That's different, though.
And I will never forget that shit.
That's different,
I
though.
will never forget.
Did you
that
not
shit.
recognize you just said our parents?
Remember my
So that means you knew what was going on, though.
Our parents were black.
Shit. But I ain't never heard of no kid
that
doing
too.
Mansa Musa for Black History Month. That's why we got to stop doing Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks.
And then not to mention my father-in-law. That makes a lot of sense.
I'm on the third child of Black History projects, right? Every year. And let me tell y'all something right now. Not none of my children have done Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. What's another black person that everybody love to do?
Madam C.J. Walker.
Colin Powell.
Say we didn't do Colin Powell. We did my daughter.
Frederick
her first
Douglass.
year,
We always do.
we didn't do Frederick.
Mae Jemison.
I did do my daughter, Madam C.J. Walker.
Jackie Joyner Kersey.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
Like Bobby Brown should not be.
I know. I'm saying this because I saw it.
At this point, Cardi B.
Well, wait, hold on.
I saw it.
What's hilarious is if you ask my ex-husband, Bobby Brown is one of the greatest people ever.
I'm telling you. Bobby Brown is a Black History report. I don't know why. I'm telling you.
I think it's like the come up. And then securing a bad bitch.
He is the only performer that we saw on stage drop his 8-ball while singing and strategically notice that it was missing and pick it up and continue the performance.
I'm just
That's talent, though.
And that's what my ex-husband be saying. So
it's my prerogative. No, when Bobby Brown was out with his time frame, he was a bad motherfucker.
Listen, even when that nigga was high as fuck,
He was a bad motherfucker.
Ja Rule songs. I know you getting bored
chilling with him. I know you be some thuggin' thug loving.
Nigga had an open bomber jacket, some Tim.
Nigga swinging that mother. I mean, he was high, baby. He was high as a motherfucker. He was high as hell.
Like
you ain't shit.
Milan ain't never seen they show.
Who?
Milan probably has never seen the Bobby and Whitney show.
Oh no,
like,
no.
That's pure fucking.
That was pure comedy.
TV.
You don't think she's ever seen that show for real?
Hell no. Milan not. Oh, she.
But no. But okay, that goes back.
That's
to
before
they
motherfuckers need to go back and watch that shit.
But that goes back to like before when you're saying like. Back then, our parents were so pro-black, bro. It was. I don't know where the breakdown happened. Maybe it was the internet. I don't know. But our parents used to be so pro. We only watch black movies. If you think about it back then, Bootleg Man was live and thriving, child. We got all the movies. If we wanted to watch a white paper movie, we wasn't going to pay for that shit.
We saw every single fucking Madea play, bro.
Yep.
Bruh, the play was only on the first stop of the city. It was only in Atlanta. It didn't even make it up to Philly yet, but that shit was recorded and it was bootleg and it was out.
It was out.
And we knew the songs by the time it came to the city that we was going to go see.
Period.
So, like...
When everybody was watching The Wire on bootleg, man, I miss those days, nigga.
I'm saying, like...
I miss it. Bro, the fucking... Got Friday in the DVD player. Y'all done watched it so many times. That motherfucker just in there. Y'all
It's
don't
just
even
hot as
change
hell.
the shit. It's just in there. The TV turned on, and that's what's on there.
If you go back to the little channel that
Do
your
y'all ever
stuff
feel
hooked
like
up to,
we're
it's
at
still
a
sitting
weird,
there.
like us, like our generation was such at a weird crossroad? Yeah. Because it's weird to think about how all the things we've seen come and gone. Like we saw the end of a generation, the beginning of a generation. We like think about Netflix
and the new one. Like
how it went from you having to like mail that shit and do it a certain way.
Our Netflix was literally
we watched
a
Redbox be the shit and watch it fizz out in the same like.
I was alive when niggas was using rotary phones.
Yeah.
That shit scares me.
I know how to use one. My grandmother still has one. My granny would not let go of her shit.
To remember
no, because you know what really fuck you up
I don't know how to use it,
is when you see the little challenges. You see the challenges online of them asking the kids how to use it.
They don't even know how to use a regular cordless phone.
Right.
Ask a kid to do the phone symbol with their hands.
Oh yeah, they do this.
They not gonna
Shut up.
They not gonna know what to
Kids do this for a
You a
phone.
lie.
Because they never had a handle phone. They
They
never had to pick up a handle.
You
Think about it. Every smart device.
They don't have. That's why niggas don't do that. Like on some.
This
like,
mean Home Alone.
Call me. We don't. They don't do that. That's why you don't never see that.
This
anymore.
mean Home Alone.
You never see nobody.
You
do a
never
call
see
me
something like think about when somebody like you know.
That's not the call
You know
me symbol
when
no
I'm a
more.
rapper and the music is like yeah hit me on my Metro. They not doing this.
They don't. Nobody.
They don't do
nobody
this.
does this no more.
This
That
is not a
has
phone
disappeared.
symbol.
That's not the phone.
Not
no more.
death to the phone.
Death to the phone, bro. They don't know where to pick up a hand. They don't know, and they don't know how it feels to
You're
hang up on
ugly.
the bitch.
You're ugly because
Yeah, because matter of fact, everybody talk about the hanging up with the flip phone shit,
Yeah,
right?
I'm about to say no. The real hanging up is like,
and
boom.
you hear it.
You gotta hear that shit.
You hear that bit ding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was bad as fuck when they hung up on me.
Ding. You hear the bell ding.
Ding. You hear it.
No, look. And if a nigga was really mad, he'll hit that bitch with the receiver 2 times. Y'all, hey.
And then you hear that.
Guess what? Can we talk about that ring? I'm through with y'all.
I used to hang up on
Yeah,
niggas.
because this shit don't feel like,
But
that don't feel like nothing.
That literally. But think about it. We went
Man,
from
rewinding tapes. Niggas don't know how that feel. Like being pissed off because my cousin didn't rewind the tape.
Now you gotta sit here.
Cause we ain't got the flash rewind.
And
the
hell
motherfucker.
no.
when I used to want to
I
record
gotta
my
watch this
freestyles.
motherfucker
Right.
rewind.
When I used to want to
Hell no.
record my freestyles, I used to have to press record on a cassette tape and then rewind it so I can make sure it started the right beat and then
Never
freestyle on
mind
top of
getting in
it.
trouble because you done taped over your mama's anniversary.
Hell
to record
yeah.
fucking The Lion King.
Period.
No, hold on. I got in trouble for recording Selena over my first birthday
I'm
tape.
trying to tell you because I know what
Selena's
I'm talking about.
Selena was important.
I hated my first birthday. I was
Or
scared of
like-
the clown.
How they would never know about cassette tapes and how if you pull the tape out, all you had to do was put a pencil in there and wind
And
that bitch
wind
to
that
get it
shit
back in there.
Or even if you wanted to piss somebody off and they didn't know how to do that. Yeah, go listen to that shit now, nigga.
Period.
You wanna know one of the things I really
That was
miss
real
from
pettiness.
back
It
in the
very,
day?
it very much,
They're
especially if there was a little brown shit. Ooh, that's your ass.
I miss
That's your
the
ass.
automatic seatbelt shit.
Oh yeah, when they used to just
That's
sit
how
slide
you
back
knew-
on you.
That's how you knew that motherfucker was playing.
Period.
You get in the car and
And you close the door and then see back.
I hate the fact we ain't got that no more.
Like because the thing is,
That's why we fat, because you ain't got to do this shit.
I was saying y'all could have left this automatic. We didn't need this to come back.
Hello?
But this could have stayed automatic.
Yeah,
for
they
real.
could've
Like
stayed.
y'all was ahead of y'all's time.
Shit, bro.
Like
That's how you my uncle, he had IS 250. It was a 98 IS 250.
Y'all ain't shit.
That shit like, I used to love it. I was like, man, that
listen,
nigga
we
money.
had the best generation for real. Cause like just think about it. We went from pagers
Blockbuster,
to
man.
two-ways to Blackberries to we literally seen the birth of an iPhone.
We did.
I had the motherfucking iPod, nigga.
Exactly. we went from the big ass iPod 16, 32 to the Nano to the goddamn. I mean, my mama wasn't rich, so I had the bootleg MP3s. You feel me? With all the LimeWire songs on that shit. Like we literally saw the beginning.
LimeWire.
Fucking up all the computers.
Download something and that motherfucker turn into either a porno
or something totally fucking different.
I will say one of the first things.
Relations with that woman.
One of the first things I did get on LimeWire was R. Kelly pissing on that bitch.
I'm sure I'm saying everybody, man, because it would say like, or it was a Soulja Boy song.
I was in 3rd grade when the R. Kelly shit came out, and Soulja Boy came out in middle school.
So maybe I'm wrong about not starting this shit early. Maybe as soon as they come out the pussy, hey, let me tell you about your vagina.
Yes, maybe.
Cause I
ain't hold you.
I'm not about to play with y'all.
The only reason I know I was either third. I was either maybe I was in 4th or 5th grade when R. Kelly came out, because I remember the apartment we was living in. So that's why I was like 4th or 5th grade when R. Kelly came out. Yeah, when that R. Kelly pissing tape come out. But even think about
my
the
auntie
internet.
nigga had the tape.
Think about the internet though. Remember when everybody started getting computers in their house? And then, but you had to be special because
I was just about to say that shit was a luxury though, because everybody had no computer.
Did not have
and then
a
you
computer
really fucked them up if you had a computer and a printer.
I'm about to say, because my mama had the computer and the printer, but my cousin's house, they didn't have that shit. So they used to always come over for that shit,
So they
right?
could use it, right?
So they could use it.
Your cousin at your house at 10 o'clock at night because they got to print something. This motherfucker tell me he had a project to just now, Nini.
Lying.
Lying.
You knew he had a project. And then,
I need to print these lyrics out. Let me come to your house. Yes. Bitches don't know.
And don't let somebody pick up the phone while you trying to connect that bitch.
Period, because now you got to start all
over again. You either had dial. Oh man, you was big money if you didn't have dial up no more.
Period.
You automatically had that good internet, that automatic connection. Oh, you got money.
Yeah, you got money.
DSL,
yes.
Yeah. That direct connection right there.
Yes, honey.
Yeah. Boy, if you had DSL, you had money. You had AIM account.
Period.
A lot of bitches didn't have the AOL account. Some bitches had Yahoo. Right. If you had money, you had AIM. You had the AOL shit.
ASL, AIM, sex,
location. Niggas was in the chat room. That's the thing.
They killed it with the Black Planet.
I never got on Black Planet.
Yeah, I didn't play them games.
I never got on Black Planet.
What?
You're a wild man.
I was too scary.
Oh my
so again, I might be wrong about starting sex education.
I was so scary.
Was lit. That was before MySpace. Hold up.
Yes, Black Panther was before MySpace.
Black Panther was before MySpace.
Yeah.
So everybody loved to talk about how the only thing MySpace had over
was the graphics.
Was the top 5. The graphics came from Black Planet.
Oh, for real?
Stop playing.
For real?
Now, I could probably find my old account.
I didn't make MySpace until, 9th grade, 10th grade?
I can't remember.
My Black Planet page right now. I can see that motherfucker.
I'm saying MySpace. I remember me and my friends, we used to set up photo shoots at her house to make new MySpace pictures. We used to we were like, okay, we gotta have a MySpace photo shoot. I never got on Black Planet. My cousins were on Black Planet, but my mama didn't let me be on the internet like that.
Y'all remember Tag?
Black Planet, all that shit.
I do remember Tag, because Tag was around at the same time as MySpace, but I wasn't really good on Tag. Because it wasn't as cool as MySpace. You're gonna add the songs, you're gonna add the graphics. The top 5 was
like when you think about it, we was really just scrolling through, looking at people's shit, looking at the surveys they took. Being nosy.
Finding out who that girlfriend, that new boyfriend was. Listening to what song. Oh, did you hear what happened to that short?
People.
Yes.
They took Sunshine at
the
top 5.
She had a top 5.
Yeah, that was the shit started. Top 8. Because the thing is, at first it was the top 8. And then they got able to get it narrowed down to the top 5.
And then people started making pages about their schools and shit. Yeah. Leaking all the tea.
Yeah. Like,
the burn pages and shit.
MySpace was that shit. And then my senior year, it was like, oh, that's childish. Everybody's on Facebook.
But see, I heard Facebook was for like college
older
kids
people.
and older people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once I was a senior in high school, about to graduate, everybody was like,
my Facebook page is the same Facebook page from 2007.
Yeah, mine was 2009. Yeah,
I changed mine. I had to change mine. Girl, Nat made me a picture. and it was just a little panther and my real first and last name, I was like, oh no, this has to go, girl. Girl, my picture was a panther. Like, girl, what the
Why
fuck?
was it a panther?
I don't know.
Nah, cause, bro, you talking about pro-black. Everybody had panther, everything. Y'all remember walking to Auntie house and she had the panther?
Oh, no,
Yes,
yes.
baby.
Panther
They're
tattoo?
black and gold.
Everything was black lacquer.
Yeah.
And it had gold accents.
You ain't rich.
Listen, and then I'm telling you, that's literally
I'm fucking crying.
Ghetto glamour is from the hood.
Period.
Ghetto glamour is the hood.
Period.
Especially if your daddy and your uncles did some kind of drug dealing type shit,
Ooh.
and the auntie had all that.
People don't
Crushed velvet couches.
Curtains and the white people don't do all that. They got
Bitch,
months.
tell me your auntie that had that lamp in the corner that turned into all them different lamps.
All of the tree of life. The tree of life.
No.
Okay.
Look.
I can't do
They
this.
had the leather couches.
I can't do this.
To remember the chairs though.
Yes, the
the
big booty
big-
chairs. The big fan ass chairs. I want one.
Bitch be sitting like this.
One. Yes. Especially in the club.
That's the bitch with the airbrush in the background. Oh my fucking
I
god.
had one in her house.
Where's the brooms? Motherfuckers don't jump the broom. And
No.
They don't have
Oh, because they used to be above the door.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Listen,
Miss that
old
shit.
black culture, like that 90s, 80s.
We done went
black
from the Dirty
culture.
Mac episode to the nostalgia
That's what I'm about
piece.
to tell. We're going to split this into 2 different episodes.
No, we really are though, cause what the fuck? Hey, this
We done
motherfucker
had-
2 hours
we done
long.
talked about Dirty Mac and the shit. Then we talked about raising our kids and then the branch of generations. Okay,
Period. So we gonna
that's
chop.
2 episodes right there.
Period. I'm fucking crying. Kimbe, it's on you. Kimbe said he got it.
But nah, for real, like it's
We gonna chop
Kids
that.
these
we
days
gonna,
is right
we gonna
together.
chop that little spicy piece though.
what spicy piece?
We gonna chop the little spicy piece.
What spicy pieces?
The little spicy piece in the middle of. We gonna chop that.
What for you? When you got mad at me?
I didn't get mad at you.
You got outraged.
I thought you was just throwing a little bit of shit. Cause she's like, it's about the parenting. I'm like, wait a minute. You trying to say I did some shit wrong? Wait a minute, just a second. But no, I do understand what you were saying though, because these kids, they fucking.
They fucking.
Especially
These children are fucking.
especially after our conversation.
These children are like, for one, they're being poorly guided. The problem is all these bitches want to be boss bitches and not even watching their kids at home.
I'm
No,
done.
that's a fact. Or even some of the true boss bitches, they don't have time. You spending too much. Not just bitches, but people in general. You working too much. And,
Yeah, don't copy her. You
end
gonna
up
get
getting-
banned.
End up working so much you ain't got time to spend with your children.
So now the
Y'all
nanny,
trying to-
yes, they
Y'all
did an
trying to-
episode. They did an episode about that on
What, Atlanta?
yes, and
The
it
white
went
boy
over
with
a
the
lot of
Jamaican-
people
the
head.
white boy with the Jamaican accent.
Yeah, yes, the whose nanny was Haitian.
Oh.
That baby said, "I don't want this. I want where's the hot sauce that she made? Like she left him something in her will. Like it was
There's a lot of
the
people
fact
not
that
taking care of their kids.
No.
Just 'cause you really
I'm
don't
writing
really
something
take
about
care
the
of
person
your
that I
kids.
care about the most in my
I
life.
say
I'm
that
writing it
all
about
the
my
time.
nanny. Like what?
I say that all the time. People
ain't gonna
really
judge
think it's
nobody
about
for
money
their
and it's
parenting,
about
but-
being
I
there.
mean,
Summer Walker, you need to go take your child and see about them folk. Cause
no, she said she just doesn't like loud noises. I said, well, that could possibly mean that she may be on the spectrum. Because when kids react to loud noises, they have,
I don't want to bring her up in any parenting conversation because she's the same one before she even had kids that she was feeding them waters and peas.
yes.
that's why I have no shame.
You mean to tell me you can't blend up a piece of fruit and it's like, girl.
That's not how this works.
Baby, I really don't think she even knew how sex works before she ended up having twins.
So again, it just continues to point out how I'm wrong. And how we
No,
need
'cause
to
somebody-
how we need to pop this
Chris
shit
Yard,
off
what did
early.
she say?
Oh God.
She saw
That's another
that
bad example.
She took 2 pregnancy tests
So she thought she had twins.
and she said, "Oh, so that means we having twins?" Because it was 2 pregnancy
You
tests.
told me that shit, and I said you
both
gotta be fucking lying.
Was positive.
You gotta be fucking lying. But remember, also my one of my friends, I'm 32. She's 31. She had a coworker who was engaged to this man, and she found out she was pregnant. went to the doctor, found out she had herpes.
I'm sick of us.
Bacterial vaginosis, and trichomoniasis. You know why she didn't know she had all these things going on? Oh, because her mother told her at the age of 16, the only reason you should ever have to go to a gynecologist is if you're having sex. So that's another thing. A lot of toxic black mothers teach their children to be scared of sex.
Immature.
Yeah, like you said,
immature. Sex.
No, because I heard that, when you have a baby, they make you grow up. And I'm going to leave it at that. And the fact that it's a lot of y'all who really feel that way, so now that baby is supposed to be the adult vitamin that makes you finally get your shit together.
And that's the thing that pisses me off about the Krishan situation. Everybody's like, well, it'll make her grow up. No, the fuck it will not.
Thank you for coming, because that's who the fuck I was talking about. Because I'm not going to say who said what they said.
Y'all are being really delusional about that. Like, Alicia be sober. Alicia
she just threw a glass at this man.
Yeah. She's having a child with an immature man who has 2 children already. When has he ever been mature? So I'm lost when y'all had y'all
for him to tell his daughter, "Don't you ever put your hands on the man."
Really gets mature.
You call your daddy. First of all, I ain't put my hands on the man either. I'm shooting you. But anyway, this is about 9 different episodes, Lord. We're going to chop this up the best way we can, because, baby, we gave y'all ass a list of shit.
We might have 3 45-minute episodes.
You dead ass.
The next time you see my hair, it might be to my goddamn shoulders.
No, for real. It's going to be something else, because, my God, we gave y'all
we might have an episode before
we gave y'all a taste of what? We might be good. We just, sprinkle a little weed around the episode. There you go. Bam. There you go.
Bitch.
Nah, but for real. As always, we appreciate y'all fucking with us, though. But,
we need y'all bitches to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend. We need y'all to follow debate_bay on Twitter. Follow Head Doll in Charge on Twitter. Follow Cinderella 2 R's 2 L's on Twitter.
Because you want to be a part of this shit before it gets big.
Be a part of this shit before it gets big. Because
be a part of these 420 parties before you have to buy a ticket to get in there.
We got a couple limited quantities left of our former Debate Bay designs that we will be selling.
Period.
And we will have new merch soon. So if you are OG Bay, come get your shit.
Come get your shit.
But if you want to be down for the ride, the new journey, you feel me? Just stay tuned. Because like I said, we're going to be consistent with this shit one day.
Because, bitch, I know I'm going to buy at least 2 I'm sick of adults. That's just number 1. I'm going to buy at least 2.
You got pussy and plasma. Which P you pushing?
Look. No.
That's going to be my shirt. I'm going to wear that shirt every damn episode.
Look at your shirt.
Oh, yeah, I love Naruto.
You an anime babe.
I am. It's a secret.
Most really smart women are. They love anime.
And I don't like the dub shit.
A woman after my own heart. Okay, I gotta go. I don't want to get I'm getting excited on camera. Cut it, babe. Because we know what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm. Definitely do.
And
I love
we can read the bottom
rules.
of the screen if we need to throw them on there. We got it.
But
no, the dubs be lame and they be saying the wrong shit.
The dub.